Hi, everybody.
Hi. How are you?
You don't say give me a second after I've pushed the button.
I was just coming in blurry, though.
I'm just basically blurry.
All right. It's better.
Yeah.
I was born blurry.
Yeah,
I feel blurry.
There we go. What?
Hi, children.
Everybody. Hi.
Hi.
Don't adjust your eyes. I am ugly.
It happens.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Very often. So.
We're watching a glimpse of Wang.
Of who?
Yeah, and Tony. It said a glimpse of WA something. But
oh, okay.
Tony was in the way, so I'm assuming it said Wang.
Yeah.
Nerve.
It's probably an old English movie.
Yeah, it's translated. It means penis.
No.
Yeah, can we please call it a tallywhacker?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Penis is so pep.
When I was a kid, nobody called it that.
A penis? What do they call it then?
We call it anything. We talk about
it.
We're obsessed with the damn things.
They called it a dick.
No, we didn't do that either. I forget what we called it, but I don't think we called it
cod.
Much of
We
anything.
used to call it cod.
Yeah.
Well, sure, you did because you lived in Cape Cod.
Well, we would call it a prick.
Well, that's a special kind of dick.
Yeah.
I think Dick was the preferred nomenclature.
Yeah, dick.
Yeah.
For kids.
Yeah, please get
What a topic for the show. What to call a penis.
Jalapeno? What?
Yeah. A penis is hard to find. Yeah. There was a line in Beverly Hillbillies, a movie. She had that French accent. Leah Thompson was in there. She was talking in, huh?
Fred Jackson?
No, Leah Thompson and
Was she attractive back in the day?
Yes.
Leah Thompson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was. She's still not bad looking for her age, too. But she was doing the French girl, and everyone knows that penis is hard to find. And
I think that's hard to find. That's the mythical clitoris.
Yeah. I always thought clitoris was a car made by Ford. Well, that was a Taurus. Never mind.
The Taurus, see the lie.
The Taurus, yeah.
We're not letting you pick the subject again, Tony.
Yeah, anyway.
Tony's the one that got this all started with this
right.
behind him.
Yeah.
Look at that. Looks like a big penis.
Yeah.
That's the Liberty Memorial. Almost looks like
Topeka.
It looked like Liberty Memorial.
Yeah, which they called the tall penis of Kansas City.
Well, it's Topeka. It said one of the little buildings said Topeka on it.
Well, that must have been Kansas City then, because Topeka doesn't have a Liberty Memorial.
Yeah.
I have a toll memorial.
Good.
A tow memorial.
Toll.
Oh, toll.
Those tolling bastards.
Oh. Tired of towing the line.
And the phrase to toe the line, it's TOE because you're putting your toe up to the line. It is not TOW. You are not picking the line up and towing it.
I've loved that song for years.
I know, but everybody thinks it's, it's like... No.
I've always known as TOE, towing the line.
Same with me, yeah. There's actually,
if you go on the internet...
speaking of Kansas City, who was it? Brewer and Shipley? Are those the ones that did that song?
Sweet Jesus. That one?
Yeah. The one that the fucking...
They were actually they were doing a show in Kansas City, and one of the guys, before he went on, he had taken too much pot. And they asked what's the matter. He's like, I'm not sure I can do the show. He says I'm one toke over the line, And they kind of became a running joke that evening, and they decided to make it into that song,
I think he did a little too much LDS.
And then Lawrence Welk covered it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because they thought it was a hymn because it says "Sweet Jesus."
Yeah, they had. I think the guy was interviewed, and he said that they didn't believe it ever happened, or something. I can't remember what happened, but he said they finally found it on YouTube. I can't remember that there was a story behind it about them, their reaction to it, and I can't remember it now.
Because I think Lawrence Welk thought "toke" was short for token, and they were waiting for a train, and they had a token, and they were over the line.
Mama dumbass, dumbass.
Well, as long as they did a good job of it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I heard that Weird Al, in the '80s, he was offered $5 million to do a beer commercial, and he turned it down because he said a lot of his fans were young and impressionable. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
It's very admirable.
What's the
I think Captain
even in the
Kangaroo.
Navy.
Yeah, there you go. And Captain Kangaroo, he didn't want on his show. He didn't want, like toy commercials aimed at kids because he didn't want to exploit the kids who were watching.
That's
So
good
I guess it was
too.
all nothing but cigarette and beer commercials.
Yeah.
Captain Kangaroo killed 15 men with his bare hands in World War II until the Allies finally captured him.
Hey, that happened.
Yeah, he was trying to rescue Fred Rogers from and
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
that's disgusting.
Thank you.
There, bud.
I do that every
Just
day and
drink
do
like
it
a
weird.
normal human being.
You need to see a rectum specialist because
Yeah.
No, I do that every day
Damn
for
near killed
the
us.
That sounded loose. Oh my gosh, that's been tampered with, Steve.
It's coffee.
Now we got canoes. Yes, but just drink. Get them like a man's cup and not a sippy cup.
There's houses.
There we go. Because you're filling it up to it, it sounded like you're taking a leak. Yeah, there we go. Don't even have Allie here. Yeah, she's got overtime tonight, so she.
No,
can't
I mean nobody ever says anything like I do that every day on the morning. Well, nobody's listening anyway, so it doesn't matter, I guess.
No, it's not that loud on the morning show. I think you have noise stuff.
Oh.
I guess this is still Kansas City. I'm not quite sure.
That behind you. It looks like Kansas City.
Anyone jerking off?
Mm-hmm.
So they had the first episode of this season of Ted Lasso, and it's a TV show on Apple about basically the live action version of Ned Flanders. It is like a high school football coach or something, and he gets hired to be a soccer coach in England for a team. But anyway, the English people came over because he lived in Topeka, and they were coming over to America to try to convince him to come host a new team. And so he was taking the English people around, and it was constantly, well, we're in Kansas City. Yeah, but we're in Missouri now. They had barbecue.
Barbecue.
Barbecue is good.
But Kansas sucks.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know. I grew up in Kansas. I didn't have too much of a
I like the eastern half of Kansas. It's pretty.
If it weren't for the tolls, I wouldn't have any problem with Kansas.
Oh,
They still got the tolls?
yeah, it's a good.
They're worse.
Yeah. Where's the tolls at?
Used
They
to be
got
one.
rid of-
It used to be one toll plaza, but now it's like every mile marker they toll you.
And they would always say, "Oh, we're going to collect these tolls until the bridge is paid for." 80 damn years later.
Yeah. So is this?
Yeah, the bridge probably ain't even there anymore.
There used to be a toll, I think, across the Broadway Bridge.
Used to be.
Well, this
What was
was
that?
just down I-70.
Yeah, I would think that. Wouldn't you think it would be illegal to toll an interstate? I mean,
You would think so.
yeah.
Yeah, because that is federally funded, isn't it?
I would think so if it's a yeah.
Unless the states are required to chip in so much for the interstates too. But
there was a toll for the Fuller Warren Bridge, wasn't there, back in the day?
Oh, there was, yeah, that was 95.
which one?
Fuller Warren. It was the one in Jacksonville that
Okay.
95 went over. It was a drawbridge too, so that's a double whammy.
Wait, they had a drawbridge on an interstate?
Sure did.
Holy.
And we shortly after he moved here, the voters voted out the tolls for a slight sales tax increase. It was worth it to get rid of all those toll booths. They were on every bridge. It was so annoying. It was so annoying that there were two big bridges that went to Arlington and Southside at Jacksonville, and they had to have each bridge go one way in the morning and one way. It was such a because the tolls would just make so much congestion. And but they got rid of them within a year after we moved there, so that was nice.
Yeah, there's
But
one
I'm trying to
toll
remember
road
where
here down in Orange County, and it's it's the modern style, which means you just take the road and then you get a bill in the mail.
Really?
Oh, that's
We
how
had
that's how the Kansas toll booth is now.
We have that here in Florida too, but we use like SunPass. We could use it. You put money on it, and it takes it away.
It's still I hate it.
Yeah.
I know it's you pay taxes for these roads, and you think that's supposed to pay for them.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
pay it on the gas and everything else you do with it. Their tags.
They're building a brand new Howard Franklin Bridge here, which is 275, and it used to be free, and now it's going to be toll because they built 2 new bridges. I'm like, well, shouldn't taxpayers and federal funding have paid for that?
Do you ever go over the Sunshine Skyway when you're Ubering?
Oh yeah, all the time when I go down to Bradenton.
Yeah, what happens when you got to Uber over a damn toll road?
Oh, they reimburse us for the tolls.
Oh, okay.
What does is it just add on to the customer's bill basically when
Yeah.
they book it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
If it's $1 toll, they probably add $3 onto that.
probably.
Oh, you know what was the worst was Chicago. Oh my gosh.
I remember that.
Going into there from Gary, Indiana, it was just like there was just like a toll booth every mile or so. It was just like I couldn't believe it. And then I went to one toll booth and I don't know, I put in something in it. It ended up being a slot machine. I just got these coins that started raining out of it. And I was like, what are these? Are these what are these bus tokens? And it just kept coming down. And I just grabbed a couple of handfuls of them and I left some for the people behind. And I looked and they were all dollar coins, like,
Really?
US dollar coins. Yeah. So it was like a slot machine.
They were malfunctioning. It sounds like.
Yeah. So I got at least $20 in those.
You got paid for going over.
Yeah.
But
I got my money back. And
I
then
remember going to Chicago, and the bypass around Chicago, in a truck, it was like $20 and some. I mean, geez, oh Pete, you had to stop.
Probably the next guy in line probably saw all the money and called the cops.
Probably.
There are people who do that. No, there's a story about somebody that I think they rented a car or something, and they opened the trunk and it had like a $200,000 in the trunk or whatever the hell, and they called the cops.
Yeah, you might have taken the money.
Just take it. Shut the hell up.
Mike Brady. Yeah, there was a stupid ass on the movie chat site, and he just kept saying that Charlie Bucket was a thief because he should have handed over that money that he found to the cops. And I'm just like, the cops would have told him to quit wasting their time, is what they, it's just like, what's the matter with you?
It was Charlie Bucket. Is that Bouquet?
Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, it's been years since I've seen that.
He found a coin in the sewer grate, and that's how he was able to afford that chocolate bar, because his stupid evil uncle was always stealing the family's money for his drugs and tobacco.
He found that coin, and then that candy bar had the golden ticket in it.
Yes, sir.
I remember that now. So actually it was stolen then.
Yeah. Hopefully,
Oh, you're that
No,
guy on Movie
found
Chat.
I actually found $100 in $20 bills, just like folded up on the sidewalk. And what are you gonna do? Is it, oh, whose $100 is it? Like, you know,
Did you call-
everybody's
yeah.
gonna say, oh, it's shove it
Did
in
you
my
call the
pocket.
police? No, I
Shove
bet
it
you
in
put
my
it in your
pocket
pocket and
and
went
go.
on your way, didn't you?
Yeah.
You got $100 out of it. Treat yourself to dinner or something. So,
About 20 years ago.
well,
Should
now
happen
okay.
again.
I think
New York City.
I remember when I was a kid, I did find $5, and my mother didn't believe me. She thought I stole it from my dad's wallet.
Oh, okay.
I thought she was gonna say that that's $5 same as in town.
But she swore that I stole it. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's like
I stole it out of
Andy Griffith. You know, if the bank vault gets blown open, you know, in the middle of the night, and he blames Opie. You know, it does seem like,
and it always ends up being Aunt B.
Yeah. It was Aunt B's fault, the fat cow.
Well, she was an evil broad.
Well, Opie
she
was
was.
kind of an asshole too. He was like shooting birds and stuff and
Yeah, what's up with that?
doing all kinds of things.
Well, when you got a kid like that, all you can do is whoop his ass. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
It is, because I got pictures. Look, this here is me beating that Whoopi's beating Whoopi's butt.
I still liked our idea of an alternative Andy Griffith theme, you know, where they're walking out to the lake, and then Opie grabs his batch and rips it off Andy's shirt, and Andy just starts beating the shit out of him.
Oh, that could be there.
And that little road they were walking along with the fishing poles and stuff, that was in Southern California.
Yeah, right by
Pretty sure
the
the
penitentiary.
whole show was probably filmed there.
Yeah.
Penitentiary.
Hi, it's LG. Is that
Oh my
Lisa?
God, there's Gottschalk. How you doing, Gottschalk?
Hey guys,
Oh, there he
I've
is.
never been so ready for a fucking year to end in my life.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong?
Fuck.
Fuck. Having a good day other than that?
no, his brother-in-law flew feed Steve.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Today at work.
He passed away today at work?
Yes, today.
Oh my gosh.
So we've been on the phone with family and
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Anyway, hi Lisa. Remember Lisa,
Oh.
Steve?
Oh,
is that
that
Lisa?
LG. Yeah.
Hey, Lisa.
Disappeared for a while and came back.
Our
let me
Pensacola.
grab my phone. Hang on a second.
Okay. She
The one
actually
who went to Pensacola.
disappeared for like 6 years, 3 years.
Yeah, where you
Yeah,
been?
6
Lisa?
years, 3 years, 6 months, 4 days.
It all
whatever.
runs
It all
together.
runs together now.
Yeah, see. Well,
With these
Wow, I'm glad
years in this century just don't hit like the years used to.
Yeah, I know, right? They just kind of. And I think part of it is it's like every 2 years I'd live in a different place, and it would make it easier to keep track of my childhood. But it's
Right.
like I've lived in this house for 11 years now, and it all just kind of runs together now.
Well, I've been in this stupid little place for 8 years, and I'm deathly afraid of making it 10. It's like, come on, I need something.
I think 12 is my record.
living in a certain place for 12 years, that's your longest?
Where was that?
My last house, I think.
The one you just moved out of?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think the longest for me in one place was, except from living with my parents, I think was 5 years.
I think this is probably the longest here, but I've officially, I think, lived in Florida longer than I've lived anywhere in my life.
Yeah.
I added all of the time up, like including like leaving Florida for a couple of months for vacation or something. I mean, all of that's added up, and I've officially been here most of my life. Yeah, that Phillips 66 sign, that's all Kansas City. That's the skyline.
I wonder if that Western Auto sign is still up there in Kansas City.
Yeah, that building is lofts. I think they converted into rich people apartments.
And they kept the
Yeah,
Western
yeah.
Auto sign.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they
well,
do
that's
that. It's
iconic.
probably like historical protected.
Oh yeah, probably a historical landmark.
It's a beautiful sign. You can see it from every. It's a big,
yeah.
lit up. It's a KC landmark, and the building's kind of shaped like a slice of cheese, like a you took a slice of a round block of cheese kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, good to hear, Lisa. Because sometimes we'll do a whole show, and you can't even hear half of us, and it sounds like a buzzsaw, and nobody says anything. So then good to know that the audio is working.
Mostly Tony.
Well, no, it was like 2-3 weeks ago. I plug in my earbuds, and suddenly the Zoom audio just dies. I had to actually end the call, start it up again, and re-invite everybody.
What was funny about that, Tony, though, it was just you. The rest of us were all on here talking and could hear each other, and it was just you. Actually, we could hear you.
Yeah. I could not get the audio to work.
You just had to make up what we were saying.
Yeah.
Well, no, the problem was because I couldn't hear. That means my OBS couldn't hear, which means YouTube couldn't hear.
So were we like silent that day?
You have been obstetrician.
Well, no, I fixed it. Remember, I had to end the call.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then re-invite everybody.
But Lisa was the one we went to Pensacon with, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thought so. We had a great time there. It was fun. It was nice meeting her too. She's a sweet girl.
LG4452 is chatting away. Who is that?
Lisa.
Lisa. Oh, Lisa. Ah, yes, Lisa.
Yeah, remember she was semi-regular in the chat and then disappeared off the face of
Well,
the
it's
earth.
good to have a fan back, you know.
Yeah.
Where have you been all this time, Lisa?
Some places have, fans only pages. We have only fan page. You know?
But yeah, she went to the first, not the first Pensacon, but the first one I went with Steve and then she went the next year with me and Wendy Lou. How you like my new look?
I was about ready to get a fly swatter.
Maybe we had to get a booth at one of those cons and make our fan pay for a picture with us.
Ooh, there you go. Yeah, get a picture with the BabbleGab cast. There you go. I like that.
Well, who's going to
believe it or not, guys? I've actually got tickets for the BartoCon because you guys speak so highly of Holly and Will from Blonde to the Lost. Yeah. I thought I might as well go get my autograph photo to put on the wall.
And when is this?
And then maybe they'll tell you why they don't like us anymore.
Yeah. When is the BartoCon?
Well, if I tell them that, though, I might not get my autograph picture.
Wait till you get the autograph and then tell them.
Yeah.
I think it's November.
November? Yeah. Okay.
It's November 9th.
I'd like to go. That'd be nice.
If I do, I'll go with my Gator costume because that way I can enter their costume contest because I'd feel bad entering it if I did the robot that I didn't.
Why? The whole point's to win.
Because I'm going to wear the robot at Fanboy in a week or two.
Because I told you what I want to do with your robot costume.
It's too big to stick up there.
No, I want to get the my my remote thing and act like I'm walking beside him, like I'm controlling him or something, And
well, why don't you go to the Fanboy Con of like 10 or 12 days?
I can't.
Why?
Because I can't.
It's going to be a Saturday. We're just going to go the one day.
Oh, Lisa, I was asking if you're still living in Al. No, it's not Al anymore. Everybody's in Florida except
from
me.
Alabama. I haven't actually lived in Alabama since the 70s, but I go there and visit all the time. Lisa, I actually live in Florida. So 4 of us here live in Florida except for Tony.
And it's really hot and humid here, so it kind of feels like I live in Florida.
Yeah. In Florida, that's my brother Don in the middle there. I guess it might be your middle. It's my middle.
Yeah, I have it set so that everybody has the same order.
Okay.
There's a setting on Zoom that says follow host video.
I did my first live stream on my Patreon channel, but nobody was there. But I didn't announce it either. I just kind of.
Steve.
Sorry, I had to chase after a dog. He got something he wasn't supposed to have.
Your penis?
Yeah. Let go of that.
Only when there's peanut butter on it.
It's not a corn dog.
Looking at your insect. You need to kind of, from my opinion, is you need to kind of highlight some of the features on it because it just looks, for my kind of thing, it just kind of looks like a black blob.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was, get the fly swatter out is what it looks like.
Maybe make the antennas yellow or something, or
like the old cootie.
Yeah.
Game.
Is it maybe the eyes?
Yeah, because I can kind of see eyelids going up and down, but it's hard.
Yeah. Here, let me try this. Let me try something.
Oh, that's scarier. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's scarier.
I think Lisa took that picture, or you did, Steve. One of you did.
The one I took of you was standing.
Oh, Lisa, we've been talking to Tony for a while now to try to get him.
Way. I can't stand the humidity we're having here, which is at like 35%.
Oh, you want to move here?
How about this?
Oh,
there you go. Now you look like
a little
those
bit
guys.
better. The eyes are a little bit more pronounced.
I gotta find that movie with Peter. It was Peter Graves, and he meets these aliens, and the aliens have got ping pong balls for eyes.
That was called Captain Kangaroo.
Yeah.
Is Peter Graves the one that had the Graves disease?
That was me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, today the heat index here in Ocala got up to like 115 fucking degrees.
Was Peter Graves the one in Airplane? Joey, have you ever seen a grown man naked?
Yes.
Was that him?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, what'd you say, Chuck? I'm sorry. Got up to what?
No, I was just saying, Tony was talking about I can't stand the humidity. Well, the humidity made the heat index get up to like 115 today.
Welcome to Florida.
It was oppressively brutal.
Yeah. Welcome.
I've got air conditioning here. I just hate to run it because it costs money, and I get complaints if I don't have the place to myself.
Well, I haven't gotten a letter yet from Rolex one way or the other. Either here's a thank you for advertising us. Here's a free Rolex, or take your Rolex down before
More likely.
Well, I haven't gotten any discount from Utopia Planitia for plugging the Enterprise behind me all these years.
There you go.
Yeah.
I haven't got a cease and desist from that hoarding TV show.
No, I'm not a blue tail fly, Lisa. I'm just a black wasp.
It'd make a great sitcom. A sitcom where the main primary family of Horda. Horda, the creature that goes through rock.
Yeah, I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
Yeah, that one. The Horda family.
That was the Living Rock.
Yeah, that's one where Spock makes a mind meld. The pain. It sounds like Dr. Smith.
Is that when the glob went and got his butt?
No, that was a different one.
that was the fried egg that got his butt.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That didn't happen enough on Alice. Maybe that would have helped the show.
Yeah, they should have kept that one instead of redoing it.
They should have.
Damn it, Jim.
Call the episode Spock's butt.
Yes, they hit Spock's brain. Today's episode.
Oh, that's
Spock's
so funny. That generated my favorite line in all of the original series.
Spock's brain.
Brain. What is brain? That's okay.
Brain. Yeah. Oh yeah, the girl. Brain. What is brain?
Brain and brain. What is brain?
I think that was the dumbest one of all 79 episodes.
Pretty much.
Spock's brain.
There was a couple.
Oh, there you go, Timmy.
Hardly watchable Star Trek episodes.
Oh, did you hear what's coming up for Strange New Worlds tomorrow, Thursday?
We're already watching them.
Oh my! You what?
We're already watching them.
Not the Thursday episode.
That
comes out Thursday.
Season 4.
Yeah, but the new episode comes out Thursday. All of the spoilers shows them being puppets.
I like that.
Oh,
I like that, Timmy.
You do? I don't like it.
Well, I mean, I would keep the body black, but highlight some other parts of the body in different colors to kind of give it some contrast.
Yeah. No, but they're going to be puppets.
Lisa, the humidity. The humidity has increased over the years just because there's more people out here. Back in the old days, you could use a swamp cooler in Los Angeles, and you still see them on the roofs of older houses. But the swamp cooler really won't work if the humidity is above like 30-some%.
Swamp coolers, if you're in a dry place, is the best way.
Oh, they work
cool.
great. They're wonderful.
Yeah.
Because it keeps your
Unless
nose
you
from
haven't
drying
started
out.
my parents had one at our house in Aurora, like in the 70s, early 80s, and one of those big, huge like ones in the back of the house. And
Yeah.
if you let the water sit in there too long and start it up, then your house smells like a fish tank for a day or two.
Yeah. Now you see them up on the roofs of houses out here, but
there's an American bug.
I mean, I'm a little out of season now. This would have been more appropriate, like a month
See,
ago.
that's cool.
Yeah, but I was the tricentennial T-bird last month, so I couldn't.
That just makes me want to get I don't know what it makes me want to get.
I don't know.
Bomb pop.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I miss those.
I had one just a few months ago when ice cream truck came along. They actually had bomb pops.
I'm your ice cream truck. Stop when you're passing by.
Bomb pops are like.
But to kind of expand on Lisa's comment earlier, but I do actually visit Alabama a lot more frequently because my mom lives in Biloxi, Mississippi, so we drive across there and go through Foley and Mobile, and then my aunts, a couple of my cousins live up on Montgomery, so we go up just past Tallahassee and then go up Highway 231, up through Dothan and Troy and up to Montgomery. So I do see Alabama a lot more now than I used to.
And yes, folks, that's how you pronounce it. It is Mobile. It is not mobile.
Yeah.
Sorry about G and every other idiot. It is not mobile. It's Mobile.
So it's not something that moves. It's something that hangs down above a baby crib.
Yeah. From the rubber baby buggy bumpers. And you toe the line with a TOE.
That's right.
And it's for all intents and purposes.
Why would you just want it intense for?
I don't know why we'd all be intense.
Because Tony has a big tent party,
with
whatever
dolphins.
that means.
Oh, big tip party.
Then hearing about,
I didn't say big tit party.
I said
hearing about a month ago in Ohio for.
Of course, I wouldn't mind a big tit party. You know.
Huh?
I was gonna remember speaking of big tent. Remember those joggers?
And then here in about a month, I'm going to Ohio for a week, so I'll be
Why?
there.
Why the
You going to
fuck would
Ohio
you
for
do
a
that?
Because my daughter and my son-in-law and my two granddaughters live in Ohio, and we're going to go visit.
Why do they do that?
It's weird.
Because he works for the Intel Corporation, and they're building their new Intel plant outside of Ontario, Ohio, also Mansfield, and so he's working that project. And
Work is for suckers.
Yeah.
but he's become a project foreman or a project manager or something now, and I mean he's making like over 200,000 a year. So,
But yeah, 200 G's, but you got to be in Ohio. I'd probably go for it.
How about this? Although I'm blending in too much.
Oh, yeah.
no, actually, there's just
Green
enough
bug.
different contrast in the green that it's.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, what? Oh, I'm not Tony.
I did
What
some
was that?
weird shit's going
Am
on.
I Tony? I don't think.
Is
I'm
it
Tony.
is that Neb trying to break in?
Hey, Tony.
That doesn't sound like Neb.
Well, you got to fix your AI.
Now I just get the message that my default microphone's changing to my Yeti microphone.
Shut up.
Hey, hello, Lewis.
Hi, Lewis.
Where's Allie? Thought she was going to be back tonight.
No, she's got overtime.
Or she's drunk on wine, one of the two.
Well, the drunk on wine, she'd be here.
Or both. What's the statute of limitations for drinking vodka while you're working at Burger King?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm not going to tell that story then, just in case.
Yeah, the penguin.
I think you're good.
Hey, darn.
Unless it's a capital crime, you're okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me. Hey, darn.
Actually, hang on a second. My wife's on the phone with another family member. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right.
Boy, you've got some nerve.
I wish this.
We're suddenly in a
AI
1950s TV sitcom.
Yeah, I know, right?
yeah.
Lewis said, "May God bless and protect each and every one here tonight." Thank you, Lewis.
Yeah, it is.
Lewis had a hard day at work today.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, no, it's a good thing. We like work.
Because I thought you meant he just at work he had a bunch of.
Oh, you got to kiss people's butts at work.
Oh. I
Not me,
really
I
need
just sit in a room and grumble and beat on computer keyboards.
I really need a drink. I'll be right back.
Oh, there's that blonde. Watch out for the fried egg, Steve.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you said blonde. I perked up.
yeah, me too. Tony had us perking up looking for a blonde, and it was just Steve's butt.
Yeah. All the way back to Big Tent.
Beware of the blob, its parts and smarts.
Oh, ha ha.
Lisa said, "Kissing butt is bad posture." So it's sitting on sitting on fences makes you a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Beware of the blob, its parts and smarts. I forget what it is. It's like them like that other song that Hubbin and Stinkin' and Stinkin' and Smickin' and whatever the hell it is that one girl singer sings that song.
It wasn't Dusty Springfield, was it?
Dusty, yeah, it was Dusty Springfield. That's right.
I used to sing it. Just hit him and thump him and kick him. I think I mentioned before, she's the one who recommended to the record company to sign Led Zeppelin. Because I think John Paul Jones and Jimmy Page had sessioned on some of her stuff that she found out they were starting.
Yeah, because they were one was in the Yard. I forget who was in the Yardbirds, but
I think Jimmy was in the Yardbirds, and the main guy got kicked out, and everybody else in the band was like, "I don't know if we're going to do this." So it was kind of like he was the only one in the band, and so he got John Paul Jones to join him, and then they found a couple other guys, and then decided, well, we'll just change the name.
Yeah, well, they were going to do a Keith Moon, I think, had joined him too, and they were going to do a new band and that's when Keith Moon said this is going to go over like a lead balloon, and he kind of quit, did something else, and then I don't know, but
and now nobody even knows his name.
Yeah. A little bit of trivia is that when Yardbirds broke up, they basically we got Led Zeppelin out of it and Renaissance. And Renaissance, of course, the lead singer of Renaissance ended up being Lady Dove in my film The Last Page of Summer. Who's had the most beautiful voice in the world. Never heard a voice like hers. It was gorgeous. And she even sang a little bit in the film, even though her voice wasn't the same by then. But it was still pretty darn cool.
Yep.
They were. It's like when I posted on Facebook, people just came out of the woodwork. They're like, "What? What? You got hurt? You got what?" They were going nuts. Is that what? Is that Joe Reboy was one of them? I think.
Yeah.
Or no, it might have been the Toad. Frog. Yeah, I think that was. I don't know, but there are at least 2 or 3 people that never would comment. Usually, it's like if I'd said something that ruffled their political cackles or whatever. they would come out of the woodwork. But
got their panties in a bunch.
Yeah. Well, I hope we'll get Gottschalk back again. So her brother flew feet at work, or when he was at work? I didn't quite get that.
Yeah, I wasn't able to sort that out either.
I'm not a ghoul, so I don't want to ask for details.
Yeah.
Figure he'll let us know if he's ready. But
I love how a good old Facebook, you post a YouTube, doesn't even give you a preview anymore.
If you do what?
You post a YouTube link on Facebook, doesn't even give you a preview anymore. It just says YouTube. Is that it?
Yeah.
Who
Sometimes
pissed
it
who
does,
off?
sometimes it doesn't. That our friend Claudine, she said that she tuned in for a BabbleGab one time and she didn't understand what we were talking about. And I'm like, yep, that was our show.
Yep.
We went over to an English friend named Martin. We went to his house for dinner.
Oh.
I had curry for the first time.
It was good.
Yeah. And what is those things he made? They look like elephant ears, but they were like, I don't know what they were.
They were like rice, crispy tortilla, pork rinds.
Yeah, couldn't figure out what they were. They were good. It was fine. I just didn't know what it was.
Giant pork rinds made out of rice.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Or rice flour or something. You're supposed to eat them with Indian food. It's kind of like naan, except for it's not like naan.
I mean, like
it's kind of like instead of
different colors.
Yeah, I was about to say that's only Indian food I remember having is the purple corn. Well, I used to get the purple tortilla chips because they're better for you. They were like cooked in avocado oil and stuff. I haven't even, and I would have had the hummus, but I don't even get that anymore. I don't know.
There was a restaurant in Colorado called Garbanzo, and it was pitas, and you get the hummus and rice and protein and falafels and stuff in it. It was delicious.
Oh, yeah?
But I think COVID killed them.
Well, can't you just make all that stuff at home?
Kinda. Not well. It's worth trying, though.
Yeah.
The fresh, hot out of the oven pita is the hard part.
We had to do a fondue sometime. I miss those.
Or a fondant.
Yeah.
Well, you keep the dogs out with a baby gate or put them in the room, and there's certain usually experience you kind of keep out the fondants.
Yeah, there you go. Well, though a fondue set is usually if you have like a thing where people try to sell, like a used to call it a white elephant sale. You bring your stuff and then you'd raffle it off or whatever the hell. There was always a fondue set because somebody always had a fondue set that was never used.
We used to do it. We would have the fondue cheese, and then we would have another thing with just hot grease in it, and then we would just cook our little stew meat or whatever in that at the table.
Yeah, that was really good. I would just have to figure out how to do the stew meat again. I guess the little cubes and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just chop up a London broil into small pieces. And
Mom was good at that stuff, at cooking.
Yeah.
I mean, she wasn't like a gourmet chef, but she did all right. She did some good stuff. Mostly desserts. Her desserts were just pretty darn amazing sometimes. She used to make these fruit pizzas. Boy, they were good.
At all.
I think that was kind of after that was kind of let me get, I was just, okay, yeah. There we go.
Ooh, 3000 GT.
There you go.
No.
Yeah, the fruit pizzas were she used like a cookie crust, and they were the size of a big pizza, but it had like a cookie crust and had some kind of icing, like whipped cream kind of topping, and then it was all just like different types of fruit put in there. and like mandarin oranges and different. Oh, it was so good. And I don't know if I'm sure she gave me the recipe for it. And I don't, I wouldn't even know where to start to look. But um, also, she made these crazy cakes, and which was, I guess it was like a Kansas City thing during the Great Depression. But you can make a chocolate cake uh, using vinegar instead of eggs and milk. And and they were good. You wouldn't think, I'm like can't stand vinegar, but it was, it just tastes like just a good cake. And then uh, if you use it in a square pan, like a smaller square pan, it was called a wacky cake instead of a crazy cake. Um, and of course, those down south know that you can take like the Betty Crocker packet, the cake packet, like the instant thing, and then you can put in a can of Coke or Orange Crush or 7 Up or whatever, and then bake it, and you'll get a cake out of it that's got a glazed, either a Coke glazing on the top or 7 Up or whatever pop you put in there. Those are good.
Tried making hot water cornbread once.
Hi, Kendra.
Hi, Kendra.
Hi, Kendra.
Hot water cornbread. Does that work? Does that work good?
So it's just cornmeal, but you add really hot water and mix it up. And I guess that does something to the cornmeal that makes the texture right. And then you just fry it in a pan with some kind of oil.
Huh.
It turned out okay. I need to make it thicker next time.
You know what I want to have again? I don't know where I had it, but it's just a memory. It's like, I think it's kind of like a Texas or New Mexico cornbread, or it's basically it's like a chili bake with cornbread. Does it make any sense?
Sounds good. Would you eat it with chili or something?
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's chili. It's like half chili and half cornbread, but it's a bake. It's like something you'd put in the oven. I'd have to look it up because it makes my mouth water just thinking about it.
Uh-huh.
And Kendra, she knows about those cookies that my mom made, the Italian cookies. She once asked for in fact, Kendra, if it wasn't for you asked me to Facebook you the directions, I probably wouldn't have any kind of record of those. So I'm glad he did when we did. Did you ever end up making it? I probably asked this like last week and forgot because I'm getting old.
I think Kendra made some for me.
Oh yeah, was it good?
Yeah.
I think that I guess you put the anise in the icing.
Yeah.
Oh, they were so good. Oh my gosh.
I tried making them once, but I thought it was
Anal?
Anus cookies.
Yeah.
They were about what you'd expect.
I guess you could make like some vanilla cookies and make them look like butts and then have a Hershey kiss in the middle of the butt.
Well, no, I saw that. It was like a a tan colored cookie with like a big blob of like chocolate goo in the middle of it.
I'll send you my 2 cookies, 1 pan recipe.
Yeah, she made it at Christmas just 2 years ago. I want them. I want some. My mom used to make a whole big old tin, a big tin of them and send them in the mail. And one time she like put money in for Christmas money and she put it in the bottom of the tin. Guess what UPS did? They opened up that tin and they dug through it and took out the money. And they were like, and she tried to complain. They were like, well, you should never send money in the mail. Yeah, because you fucks, steal it.
Bastards.
Yeah. So I don't like UPS or FedEx because I've got like horror stories for all of them.
Yeah.
Well, it's blue food coloring, but you could use any color. I seem to remember I had them green once, maybe orange, any color you want. But blue was what my mom made. I'm trying to describe these things. They were these lumps. They were like a spicy cake cookie, and they were just, oh my gosh, they were just so good. I don't even know how else to describe them.
Italian Christmas cookies, is that what they are?
Yeah, there you go.
Italian tattoo cookies. but I don't. But they weren't like a tattoo, like the nasty things people put on their bodies. It was just like it was spelled a little different.
If I want to get a tramp stamp, I'm going to get a damn tramp stamp, and it's nothing you can say about it.
Yeah. Well, they're the only thing that my mom did different. She didn't put like walnuts in it. That was like part of the ingredients. Anyway, this is getting boring.
Oh, and the
We're talking about
cookies.
recipes.
If you're still talking about, okay, that didn't make sense. All right.
My mom made ghost cookies once, and they were like the white icing, and she put the Hershey Kisses like for the eyes and stuff, and I put one down there, you know. They thought it was funny. I didn't get like grounded or anything.
Oh, okay. You weren't killed.
She said Kendra says it's clove and cocoa. Basically, it was made out of, so it's so good. It is. Oh my gosh. What you doing, Steve? What you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm just trying to make a face. It's a funny face. I wish I'd knock it the hell off is what I wish.
I'm trying to figure out who you sound like. Oh, Clinton. You sound like Bill Clinton's what you
Bill
sound
Clinton,
like.
probably. It's a bad impression of Bill Clinton.
No, it's actually pretty good, Steve.
I don't know.
Did he make that face when he talked like that?
I don't think. He was when he was eating out Monica.
You know, you sound more like Bill Clinton does now. Now he's old.
Yeah. And everybody knows it.
Well, the funny thing is, he was looking
fans.
really old about 10 years ago, and now he's kind of grown into it a little bit.
Well, because he can't go to Epstein Island anymore, probably.
Yeah, there you go.
I sure miss Monica. Whatever happened to that bitch?
Wasn't Epstein? He was the one that managed the Beatles originally, wasn't?
Yeah,
before he had that island. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he died in like 66 and came back to life and had the island and died again.
You're thinking of Paul McCartney, who flew feet in 66.
Yeah. Now his name is Billy Shears, is who Paul McCartney is.
Billy Shears, yeah.
AKA Peter Frampton.
We need like a fake laugh track to make this thing seem funnier.
Well, Steve was doing it earlier.
Yeah. What's wrong with?
Is that what that is?
Because she laughs at everything.
I thought that was Katharine Hepburn not being able to start.
Yeah.
Boy,
The Steve
Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
See if I've written anything down.
Okay, don't do that.
Darn.
What?
Just saying hey. Oh, wrong part of the year.
You know what a good name would be? Bradley Goodley.
Bradley Goodley.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe his nickname could be Badley Goodley. That'd be a good name for a band, Badley Goodley.
My favorite name is Osgood Farley. And there's this thing that it's called Fort MacArthur. It's in San Pedro, California. It was a coastal defense. They used to have giant guns for coastal defense in case anybody came and they needed to defend the coast. And there was 2 gun batteries. One was called Battery Osgood, and the other one was Battery Farley. So on the one building that was in between them, it was said Osgood Farley, and I thought that was a great name.
There you go.
Hey, Timmy.
Woody. When we were at Martin's today for dinner, seasoned Englishman, Darren brought up Humpty Dumpty possibly being a canon, and he said it was political, but he didn't go any further on it.
Yeah.
Hey, Timmy.
So,
you're a
he
nice
said it-
looking car, but
Thank
either
you.
you're leaking oil or you're seriously crapping your pants.
I peed myself.
Oh.
No, it was named after Hubert Humpty.
Political. Hubert Humpty. Oh.
Okay, Kendra called it tattoo as in TATU.
Yeah.
Cookies. I can make you some when Bray comes down for Thanksgiving, send them with her. Ooh, that sounds like a plan. I'd love to have some of those again. I would even risk getting fat just to have some.
Well, you can have my fat. I'm tired of it.
I don't want your fat. I want those cookies.
Oh well.
You want your
what kind of cookies were they?
The Italian tattoo cookies. We just talked about it for 20 minutes. I don't want to get into it again.
See, I wasn't paying attention.
I know that's the problem. But
Yeah.
see, you know what? When I was like 10 or when I was 10 years old in the fourth grade or whatever, we had to all do calisthenics to this stupid record called Chicken Fat. And I hated it. So I'm just like, you all might be fatty boombalantes. I weighed like, I was like 70 pounds. That was the last thing I needed to do was lose any weight.
That song was released in 1961 where there were no fat kids. It was all, JFK wanted like the president's fitness council and all this crap. And so somebody wrote the song. It was sung by the guy whose name I had 4 seconds ago, Phil Harris. Phil Harris, he was this dude. Yeah, he did the thing, right? He, poor guy, he smoked and drank himself to death at the young age of 91.
Oh, wow.
Poor
and he
guy.
said that, yeah, he said
Poor
that when he died, he didn't want to be cremated because he was afraid the thing would blow up because of all the alcohol in his system.
Makes sense. Sounds like a funny guy.
Blow up in the cremation thing.
Yeah, because of alcohol.
He's not the guy that died in the Corvair station wagon, is he?
No, that was
Lenny
that was,
Kovacs?
There was only one.
Ernie Kovacs.
Oh, Ernie Kovacs.
Ernie Kovacs. Ernie, one of the funniest dudes ever. You got to look up his stuff.
What's his name?
Probably on Kovacs, Kovacs, and he did. Well, his stuff is mostly visual, so I don't think it'd work as a comedy bit for your show.
Yeah.
But funny as hell, though.
Welcome back, Gutshot.
Sorry,
my condolences to Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I should
He was
say
my
our
nerd out
condolences.
buddy too.
He was your what?
My nerd out buddy. Whenever we go to Phoenix or they'd come visit here, we'd sit there and play the game Dungeon or Dark Tower nonstop for hours.
What? So was he sick? What? I don't want to pry, but
So he was fine. According to his wife, Tammy, he was fine all weekend. He was fine this morning when he got up and went to work. About 7:30 this morning, he called her and said, I'm not feeling well. Can you come get me? I can't drive. I'm not feeling well. And she just said, can you relax maybe and then, relax enough where you can feel better enough to drive home? He says, yeah, I can do that. And then about a half hour later, she said his boss called and said, hey, the ambulance is coming to get him. They're taking him to the hospital. He's collapsed.
Wow.
So she was able to get to the hospital. She said she was there for about an hour with him while they were doing the test and everything else. And he was just like, my stomach, something's, and he said they did one initial test and discovered that he had some kind of infection in his blood, some kind of sepsis or something. They think from a bowel infection or something, but they didn't really have time to do a lot of tests. And so his oxygen level started dropping, so they went and got like a hospital form of CPAP, a more pressurized one, get his oxygen level up. And while they were in the process of doing that, his heart rate suddenly shot up over 200 and he was gone.
Oh, geez.
damn, that's awful. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Well,
My condolences, seriously.
Yeah, that's awful.
so from the time she said it was from the time he called at 7:30 in the morning till he's passing with less than 3 hours.
How old is he?
64.
Wow.
It's like, well, a few years ago, I was at Thomas's house for a Christmas dinner, and his Missy, his girlfriend that he lives with, her son Brett was playing with him. We were jovial, having a great time, this and that. And it wasn't just a few days later, Brett floofied right there in the house. But he was, he had like cancer, and he wouldn't tell anybody. He'd like tear up everything the doctor said and wouldn't even let his mom know or anything. Just kept saying it was a stomach thing and it was going to fix it and this and that. So
some people just want to go without a fuss on them, I guess.
I guess I would want a ticker tape parade and everything. And yeah.
I think I wouldn't want a big fuss made over it,
I'm just
Well,
kidding.
I don't think I care. I don't think I'd care.
With it.
It's just whatever anybody wants to do. Problem is, I keep forgetting. I got to give out like emergency contacts in case I floopy out here, because otherwise, they're just going to just going to call large item pickup.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's terrible.
I'll send out emergency condoms. I bought a plot. I did buy a plot next to my mom's, but I don't even know if I'll do it. And I just because we've got a family area, and somebody put her dad's body right next to my mom in right in the middle of our family. Somebody we didn't even know.
Oh, jeez.
So I bought the other side of my mom's thing, so that couldn't happen again. So I don't know if I'll ever do it.
Where's she buried at?
Mount Olivet in Raytown. Raytown. Do what?
Oh, in Missouri.
Yeah, Raytown, Mount Olivet, right off Blue Ridge. The big, you can't miss it. It's a huge cemetery.
Wait a minute. That sounds like the same cemetery my dad is. Is it close to the Royal Stadium?
Yeah, pretty close.
Because that's where my dad's buried.
In the Royal Stadium or Mount Olivet?
Yeah, the Royal Stadium. Yeah, he's buried at third plate. Third, yeah.
Is he Catholic?
Plate. Yeah, there you go. Third plate.
Is he Catholic?
No.
Not anymore.
But you got to be Catholic to be buried in Mount Olivet.
Well, no, you don't have to be Catholic, but it's a Catholic cemetery.
Well.
But doesn't I don't think you have to be Catholic. Oh no, you don't have to, because my cousin Jerry Pruitt's buried there with the rest of the family. He was never Catholic, so.
But if I went out there now, I wouldn't be able to. I can go right to the cemetery, but to find his grave, I don't think I could find it again. It's been like he passed away in 2000, so that's 26 years. Jeez.
Well, you just keep kicking around on him until you find it. I was going to buy a plate, with my name, but I was wanting to have like a little anthro car or something engraved on it. But then I just thought that would maybe. I kind of changed my mind, and I think it might be fun to have like a Terry Summer on it, like a Terry face.
There you go. Or just like a whole statue.
Could you imagine a statue of Terry Summer there? Oh, that would be awesome. If I was a billionaire, there'd be a Terry Summer statue there.
No, you'd have the whole Apology Nun statue there.
And
I just want the standard epitaph. I told you I was sick.
Yeah.
and then at the, you'd have Rod Van Geist there looking down at your grave. I don't think that's funny, Terry.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
See, that's me in front of Battery Osgood Farley at Fort MacArthur in San Pedro, California.
When was this?
About 20 years ago.
Wow.
Back when I was good looking.
It's Illinois Tony.
I think you're good looking now. Shut up. No.
No, friggin' Phil on the Sunday Live this weekend. He's saying, and then look at the chat room. We got Maddie and this and that, and Tony in Baldwin Park, Illinois.
Who said that? Phil did?
Yeah, on the Sunday show.
Was he on drugs?
Hey,
Well, no more than usual.
Oh, and Lisa gave her condolences.
Oh, I see that. Thank you, Lisa. Sorry, I wasn't watching the chat.
I'm on a bridge right now that it's the bridge that the band went over in the film when they were going into the city, and on my Patreon I did a visual, sort of a quick visual fly around of Luxo City, the 3D model. and showed some of the bridges and showed some of the Kansas City bridges, Steve, and different things.
Yeah.
It was pretty neat. I thought it was neat. Nobody said anything. Nobody says anything. I'm making $15 a month on Patreon now because I've got several people on there, but nobody says any. I've only gotten like 2 comments the whole time. One person watched the new movie and he commented on that, but that's about it.
I got an idea for a Christmas thing for you, Timmy. Is one of your cars parked on the Country Club Plaza where you see the Christmas lights of the Country Club Plaza? That'd be fun.
I'll look into it, Steve. Is there even a road there? I guess it didn't need to be a road.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of some roads all over the plaza. Broadway goes right by the plaza.
I'll figure something out. I do like having Kansas City stuff. Although I'm not very emotionally attached to the plaza, except for my surrogate Aunt Helen. She lived in a high rise off of the plaza, and
my uncle
we would have cinnamon rolls and 7-Up on this a turquoise colored mosaic coffee table she had, and I got the coffee table. And when Kiana made some beautiful cinnamon rolls a couple of months ago, I decided, out of nostalgia's sake, to have a 7-Up and cinnamon roll on that table again.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, Kiana made those, and I'm like, these are really good. I'm going to call Tim, see if he wants.
Are these homemade cinnamon rolls or
Yeah.
Too?
Yeah.
Oh,
She is quite the chef.
She's a master baker, huh?
Yep.
Yep.
Is that the
Yes,
same
yes,
hat,
same hat.
Tony?
Yep.
It looks different there. Like you pointed the things in on since then.
Yeah.
It almost
Tony,
looks like the Derby restaurant in the picture.
Tony, you look like that guy behind you.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Tony looks younger than the guy in the picture.
Hey.
Wait, we're gonna have to keep that one. But that's good for.
I'm thinking another thing that it would be cool is background of the Liberty Memorial, maybe, because that has that long drive, the long road leading up to the Liberty Memorial.
Yeah, that might be a better option. Yeah, I'm still wondering what to do for Halloween. I'll figure something out.
Go to my ex-mother-in-law's house. That's pretty Halloween enough.
So they have like 4 guests at BartoCon.
4 guests.
Wesley, Kathy, and the rest.
Wesley, Kathy, and then Corin Nimick and Austin Jankowski.
Yeah.
I don't know the other 2. I know Kathy.
Well, if you've got tickets, I guess I will make an effort to go there. It's such a long way.
Bartow is right there close to Ocala?
No, it's not. It's east of Tampa. It's over by Lakeland.
Oh, is it? Okay. Is it right off I-4?
A little bit south of it, I think.
Well, another reason to take the Gator thing is because I don't want to keep racking miles on the truck, because I'm gonna have to take it to Orlando for the robot, because that's all the robot will fit in.
So you're still going to Orlando, Fanboy?
Wendy wants to go, so I guess so. Are you going? Anybody going?
I know I'm trying to go to TampaCon because Holly Marie Combs is there from Charmed, and I've had the hots for her for years.
I've 3D scanned my chin guard, and I'm trying to reshape it and print it out before then. But I think I'm running out of time, so I'm probably just going to have to put the old one back on. It's okay. I've worn it for 3 or 4 years in a row now, so I'll just do it again.
Oh, and then Johnny Whitaker is going to be there.
Oh,
where?
Bartow?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He'd be good to see.
Okay, he's somebody I could like to meet. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll go to Bartow.
He started with Family Affair and Sigmund and the Sea Monsters.
Oh, okay.
Now, there's another one that reminds me of him, and he was the one in Lidsville and Adam's family. I mean, Munsters. Now, who was he?
Oh, that was Butch Patrick.
Did he floofy?
No, I think he's still around.
So the one who floofied is the one who played in Puff and Stuff, then, right?
Oh yeah, what's his name?
Jack Wild was his name.
Yeah,
Jack, yeah. Yeah, he flew
because
a long time ago.
I spent my $25 a ticket. That's all it costs to get in there.
Well, I guess
I'm
I'll
s-
need to get a ticket to that and a ticket to ride.
I'm surprised Wesley and Kathy would go to a little lowercase.
They went to it last year too.
They must like it there, then, I guess.
They take what they can get, Steve.
You don't think they've been invited to like MegaCon or anything?
No, they've been trying for years.
Or TampaCon.
Yeah, they can't get in. They try, or at least Wesley said. No, and they said that they only did Pensacon every other year because they didn't want to wear out their welcome. So it must be kind of hard for them. I haven't seen anything about Pensacon for a while now. I wouldn't go back there if they were.
But I'd fill out a thing like MegaCon last year. They fill out a thing and said, "Who should we invite?" And I put Kathleen and Wesley. Not that it matters any, but
Well, you said MegaCon sucked this year, right?
This year, yeah, it did. Wasn't as good. But I did get to see the three from Star Trek, Beverly and Riker and Data, so that was worth it,
Well, Kathleen, Wesley, and Phil were at Dragon Con, and if I'd have had the forward thinking skills, I'd have just gotten tickets to that and just seen everybody in one shot.
There you go.
Because it's really not much further for Dragon Con as it is Tampa and all that stuff.
But I see where Bartow is at. I can be there in an hour.
You going?
I'm gonna try. I'll try.
I need you to ask Wesley to be on our show. If you ask him in person, he can turn you down, but we'll have it on camera and use it against him. Yeah.
You know what we should do? We should do a BabbleGab live from the Bartow Con. That'd be force Wesley to be on it.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Oh, it would.
He's been on our show literally like 10 times.
Oh yeah.
And that's when I was telling him that, when I was in Milwaukee, I was like, you've been on our show like 8 times or 10, and he's like, I know. And that's when Joe Giamalva said, well, can I be on your show?
Yeah.
And I'm like, sure. And then we got him. For those who don't know, he's a small stature actor. He played Chaka's dad, Ta. And he was also...
Have a good one, Lisa. Nice having you here.
Oh, you leaving, Lisa? Okay.
Oh, take care, Lisa. Thanks for stopping by. Hope we can get you back again.
Yeah, come back. We miss you.
Wendy Lou should be here any minute. And I'll let her know that you stopped by. But yeah...
I think it'd be a good idea to do a quick live thing from a con if most of us are there. I think
we did once when I was the robot, remember?
Yeah, we did from Pensacon. I think we went live for a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. It was fun.
But that was before BabbleGab.
I'm looking at the 2027 guests for Pensacon, and I know like 3 people on the list.
Oh, jeez. Anybody?
I think they shot themselves in the ass with all that, making everybody go to the 3rd level and all that.
I know Anson Mount.
Oh.
Yeah, he played Potsy on Happy Days.
Yeah. No, that was Anson Williams. This is Anson Mount is Captain Pike on Strange New Worlds.
And then Edward James almost is going to be there.
See you, Lisa. Have a good
Almost
night.
going to be there.
What?
Who?
He's almost going to be there.
I just started rewatching Battlestar.
Oh, did you? The original?
No, the good
No.
one.
So you have the original.
And then out of the 30 some odd guests, oh no, I know 4. And then the other one is John Ratzenberger.
Oh yeah, he was in A Bridge Too Far.
Not far enough.
He was in The Empire Strikes Back.
Who was he?
What?
Who was he?
He was that guy that walked up and talked to Leia on Hoth Base and says, "We have to close the shield doors."
That sounds like when I was in Darren's Star Wars play.
Point.
Yeah,
A good point.
Well, when I was in Darren's Star Wars play, we did right after Star Wars happened, and all I had was a walk-on cameo saying, "Meet you later at the Falcon." That was my whole scene.
I think somehow George Lucas saw our performance and stole most of our ideas for him.
You know that song?
And our donuts.
Yeah, there you go. ate my ice cream. No, you remember that Dire Straits song, "Walk of Life."
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first heard it, I thought he was singing "Do the Walk On Line," as in you walk on and you do your line and you walk off.
Oh, okay. It makes more sense.
Toe the
But
line.
they would have made a pop song about theater geekery.
Yeah.
But Tony's reference to the ice cream, that was that longtime actor, veteran actor Ron Masak. So he was at that same con as the West. He was part of the Land of Lost reunion because he played Beauregard Jackson, the astronaut that parachuted in on that episode. So Anne Robinson, the one from leading lady of War of the Worlds movie, her son Estefan. I was in that horse costume, and when I got out of it, because I was just like a couple floors up, I could just slip out of the costume and back in the street clothes. And he's like, "You were so hot in that thing. Here, have a custard." I'm like, "What's a custard? I don't think I've ever had one." He's like, "Oh, it's good. It's dreamy. Just have it. You've been so hot. Take it." I'm like, "Well, thanks." And I'm like, "This is good. Thank you." I had it. And I'm walking around. I come back, and there's Ron Masak. You ate my custard. You ate my custard. But he was a veteran. He was on Ice Station Zebra, and he was on Bewitched and Monkeys. He was on everything back then.
I remember him on Ron Masak. I remember him on Bewitched. He was on there a couple times. One of them, I remember Tabitha turned him into a little boy.
Yeah, he's unmistakable. When you hear his voice and see him, you say, "Oh, I know that guy." He was in a lot of commercials. His last claim to fame is he was the sheriff on Murder, She Wrote. But his last IMDb selection is Last Page of Summer, like so many others. But what I didn't know, which was kind of a strange irony, is one of my favorite kind of memories of cartoons when I was growing up was one called Meatballs and Spaghetti. And it was kind of like this Fred Flintstone fat rock star. And Spaghetti was like his wife or girlfriend, kind of this hippie band. And I used to like it. I used to watch it. And it was kind of a good memory. And I didn't realize, but Ron Masak did Meatball's voice. So it was kind of neat that he was I had Meatball in my cartoon. Didn't even know it. So it was kind of cool.
Nice. And Edward James Olmos, of course, was in Miami Vice. He was the guy who would turn to the wall and say, "Find him." And that was his thing.
I don't think I've ever watched an episode of that. I remember the theme song, and I remember the theme.
It was an obscure show. Nobody liked it.
I didn't watch it. I did like the intro because it showed Miami, and I was kind of what do you call it? Dreaming about one day moving to Florida and away from Colorado. So it was kind of exotic and neat seeing all these high-rise buildings right near the beach like that. It was kind of cool. I didn't want to have to hear Phil Collins and stuff, so I didn't watch the show.
Yeah, he did like 2 shows.
Looks like they've added more guests to the Tampa Con.
Oh yeah.
Still not going, but
I kind of wish they would add Wesley and Kathy and the Chips reunion to TampaCon so we could just go to one and be done with it.
Wait, they're having a Chips reunion at Tampa? I think that's right. I remember.
No, at Fanboy in Orlando.
Fanboy.
well, let's just put our own con together and just invite the people we want there.
That's
Yeah,
right.
just bring have Phil Paley come along and we could have a Chaka Con.
Ooh, oh. Now that was perfect.
Don't you glad that we're old and every week that joke comes up, everyone still laughs at it like they've never heard it before?
It's funny.
They don't have much on their BartoCon website, really.
It seems like a very rinky-dink thing, but I would like
And
to
it's
see
only one day. It's only Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang, that's not even worth the plane fare for them to get
Wesley
out.
and Kathy fly all the way out just for one day.
Well, it's the con that pays for it, so.
I mean, are they really having a hard time getting booked at these things?
That's what I hear.
That
I mean,
is weird.
think about it, Steve. When you met these people at the play and stuff, how many people, if you ever mentioned Land of the Lost, how many people actually know what the hell you're talking? Most people don't.
I have
Other than,
mentioned.
Other than the movie that was in the 2000s, that was what Will.
I think
Never
less
heard of
people
that movie.
watched it than the cartoon than the
I
Saturday
never heard
morning
of the
show.
movie.
Boy, that movie was awful. You know what was some strange irony is the last page of Summer on IMDb. They said similar movies. You know what movie comes up? Land of the Lost, that Will Ferrell one, but the ones but the actual TV show that had the actors that were in my movie doesn't come up.
Huh. Peter Chris will be there.
For
Where?
fanboy.
Tell Allie.
Yeah, fanboy. Peter
I
Criss.
told Allie. I told her last week.
She'll never get out of there. She won't go nowhere.
Nah.
I'd like her to. I'd like to meet Allie. I've never met her in person. I met
I know,
everybody. I met everybody except Tony and Allie, I think.
Yeah, and I've been so close. Vicky was by there today or yesterday, Port Charlotte, and I've been by there several times. And Allie says, "Well, look me up. I didn't want to invite myself to her home." I said, "Well, we can meet for coffee." "Oh no, I got coffee here."
I met you for chili.
Yeah. See.
Skyline Chili.
Oh, that was good stuff.
And what did that have to do with poor Charlie?
I don't know.
Port Charlotte.
Oh,
No, we were talking about meeting each other, and I said,
Oh, that's right. Kate Mulgrew's going to be at Fanboy Expo. Yeah. I got to go to that.
Really?
I've got to meet Kate Mulgrew.
Mrs. Colombo.
Yeah. Captain Janeway.
is she
I
still
didn't.
around? She was like 75 in that show.
What? But Kate Mulgrew?
Yeah.
Nah, she was really young. She started out on Ryan's Hope, daytime soap.
Ryan's Hope hasn't been around for 40 years.
She was really young. Now she's Kate Mulgrew's not a spring chicken, but none of us really are. But
I am. I'm getting younger.
and she did. I love Kate Mulgrew in Orange Is the New Black. She played this redheaded Russian bitch, and she was a bitch in it. Yeah. Did you ever see that? Orange Is the New Black. What? What are you laughing at?
She played this redheaded Russian bitch, and she played a bitch.
I'm emphasizing the fact that she really was a bitch.
Hey,
Then they
so
got
if you had go ahead.
Then they got the Savannah Comic Con in May next year.
Oh,
They
sure.
have absolutely no guest.
Savannah,
Let's
Georgia.
just go there just to look at comic books.
Yeah.
I'm not
So,
going back to Georgia.
I wouldn't want to do that. So if you could, if you had the choice when you turned 30, or 40, yeah, if you turned 40, if you had the choice, would you continue to age like we do now, or what if you had the choice? Would you Would you go backwards, like Curious Case of Benjamin Button or something? Just go backwards.
Could you turn around again?
I don't think so. You just end up being an embryo and then a sperm or something. I think I would do that route. Yeah, you end up in diapers either way, right? So it's just like,
I wouldn't
I would
mind
I,
getting stuck at 60. I felt so much better at 60 than I do now.
Oh wow, Lorenzo Lamas is going to be there.
Oh, wow. He looks
Kate
marvelous.
Jackson. Oh, Kate Jackson.
Somebody got that joke.
Who else? I thought you said there was Chips.
There is a Chips reunion at Fanboy.
There's
There's going to be three of them. It's going to be Chris Pine. Not Chris
Robert
Pine,
Pine.
but Robert Pine.
he's the only one I'm interested
Oh, here
in.
it
Well,
is.
I mean, I'd like to see Ponch again, but I've already got his autograph. So
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, and I don't want to see that Larry Wilcock guy.
yeah, he's got TDS.
Yeah.
I don't really have it. You know what? It's a shame because he was my favorite on the show at the time. So when I was a kid, they say never meet your heroes.
You met Derek
Yeah.
Estrada. You said he was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, he was awesome.
Oh, that's
I don't
right.
know if
Chip-
he-
Yeah,
I don't know
but
if you recognize me or not, but it's
He's like
Robot.
Punch, P-A-U-S.
but I want to. I'm just going to totally. If I go, I'm going to totally just walk by like Lou Ferrigno ignored me and ignore.
You really got to get over that.
He
Give him an
stays
ask.
up nights worrying about that, dude.
I do. I was
No,
turned down
Ferrigno
by the
does.
Incredible Hulk. Huh?
No, he does.
You turned him down. He didn't turn
No.
you down.
That fucker snubbed me.
No, he gave you an ass contact.
What?
Oh, what, he showed me his ass?
No, he went down on you, remember?
Oh, I don't even
got,
want to. Never mind. Yeah, that's just taking a bad turn.
the Hulk went down on me. The Hulk went down to Georgia.
Oh, speaking of, I should.
The day the Hulk went down to Georgia.
I need to show you this. Give me a
Put
sec.
that away. We don't need to see that.
I want you to see it because I was telling you before about having to censor these Transforma things. I was wanting to show you something. Give me a second.
Oh, come put it over my eyes.
I'm going to be here. I'm just trying to do this thing.
No, but there's a lot of conventions going on. I wish I can afford to go to all of them, but
Boy, wouldn't it be nice to just be retired and go to all those things?
I know. I wish I was retired. Oh wait, I am retired.
Wait a second.
Or retarded. I don't know. But I know I'm definitely going to Fanboy and Tampa Comic-Con because I want to see Janeway and Holly Marie Combs. I've had the hots for her. I got to finally meet Marina Sirtis a few years ago, and she was so sweet. Oh, I had a thing for her. She's just so funny too. And I was so glad I got to meet Brent Spiner. Huh?
When I was with the Fairplay Police Department, I just kept meeting celebrities because they were passing through Fairplay.
Did you meet them? You did meet them?
They were passing through too quickly.
Yeah.
You had to pull them over just to meet
No,
them.
I actually met them because they stopped. You know, it was.
Well, they were scared of you if you were still a policeman. You know.
Oh, okay.
So that's how you got to meet the celebrity. Just pulled their asses over.
Yeah, he was Gottschalk was the police chief of Waldo.
Yeah.
No, actually, I was going to show you Judy when she turned into a Hulk, like a She-Hulk,
Oh.
and she was like 10 feet tall. And right now, see, putting bikinis on everybody is like the last thing I do. It's what I do for YouTube. And she just became all muscle and stuff. And it's like you couldn't even really tell they were boobies anymore. And I just thought how ridiculous it is I had to cover them up. And I was going to show you. And I looked at them and I'm like, yeah, they do kind of still look like boobies a little bit. So I guess I'm just cover them up. But I don't know. It's just silly.
So
Boy,
I'll be back. I got to deal with a 5-year-old again.
All right.
Let's see. When I was in Fairplay, I met Kevin Costner.
Yay.
I met Helen Slater. I met Ashley Judd.
Ah,
Ellen Slater used to be attractive, didn't she?
boy,
Yeah.
boy.
I don't know the
She
name.
was still she was still fairly attractive when she was in Fairplay.
Well, she was like Supergirl or some crap back in like the 80s.
Oh, the
Yeah,
80s?
she was-
I know what you're talking about now. I
Yeah.
don't remember the
She was
name.
on Secret of My Success. That's where she was.
Was she on Ruthless People?
Yes.
Yeah, she
And
was.
then what else did I meet? I met. Damn, I can't remember all the people I'd met.
You said you met the guy from, I was going to say Spinal Tap, but Metallica.
Oh, I met him in Vegas.
And you said you met Harrison Ford and
Harrison Ford.
and Bruce Willis and her wife,
Demi Moore.
Marty Feldman or whatever.
I met Debbie Reynolds.
Oh,
Was that Carrie Fisher's mom?
Yes.
Yeah.
And when I met Debbie Reynolds, I was only like 13 freaking years old. I happened to be, well, my parents were in Vegas, they went on a Vegas vacation and we went to this one hotel casino and I just happened to be out in the lobby and all of a sudden here comes, I actually, to be honest with you, I didn't know who she was at the time.
Who was he?
It turned out to be Debbie Reynolds. It was like, holy crap. Ashley Judd was kind of cute too, even then.
I was at the Celebrity Sports Center once, and in the bowling lanes, the kid that starred in the Black Stallion was there in the bowling lane, like wearing a Boy Scout uniform or something. I didn't go to meet him because I never did watch the movie.
You didn't want to look like one of those guys. Yeah, big fan. Don't know what you were in, but you know.
Yeah. Wasn't it about a horse or something?
There you go.
They should have the
Oh,
horse here. We don't have the story.
and I've met Pia Zadora, thanks to your brother.
Wow.
Did you kiss her snatch too, just like Darren said he did?
Sure, why not?
I licked her ankles.
Oh, okay.
That's my thing. That's why I'm going to go to the con when I finally go.
Ah.
And I met Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Boy.
You did?
Yeah,
Didn't know
briefly.
that.
I mean, he signed. I got a book somewhere that he signed, and you couldn't prove it by anything because it's literally just a big squiggly line.
Yeah.
You know, I heard William Shatner. I was that when you pay that all that money for him to sign something at the con, he doesn't even look at you. He just signs it and puts it. You know, and it's like the most impersonal.
A lot of celebrities have that eye contact thing. I don't know what that's about, but
yeah, but I'm hearing he doesn't even talk to you or say hi or anything. He just signs.
No,
the thing.
he just writes "Get a Life," William Shatner.
Yeah, what a butt.
move on. You know. I figured I always thought if I ever became famous, I would sign things that just said "fuck off," you know.
Yeah.
Sign my name.
Although I did go to a con in about 2009, and the thing was a disaster the whole weekend, basically. But I ended up. There was some guys there that I was supposed to hang out with, and I only saw them before I left, and they had showed this photograph, like an 8x10, and it was of him sitting with these two old guys. I'm like, who are they? And it was Shatner and Lemoy, and they were all sitting together in a photo. He must have paid $500 for that, but it would be nice to have, since especially Lemoy passing away.
Nimoy, with an
yeah, but yeah, that'd have been kind of cool to have, but. I bet, but you know, knowing what these photo ops are, they probably didn't even have time to even say hello or anything. Just sit there, snap your next person. Sit there, snap next person.
Yeah.
Now speaking of celebrities, darn, didn't we? This is more of a memory than an actual remember it. Didn't we go see Heather Locklear too, or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Should have
She
crushed
was at Aurora Mall or something, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, the holiday fitness. That.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because Darren came home and
right.
I was there next to the mall.
Oh,
it was up in the. It was in the mall parking lot, I think.
Yeah, Darren comes home and says, "I just met Heather Locklear," and I'm like, "Who's she?" He said, "She's the blonde on T.J. Hooker," and I'm like, "No shit." And I'm like, "Wow, I'd like to go." He's like, he let me borrow his gigantic 747 bicycle. The clown bike, and I took that and got to meet her. So I put her
because I was such an asshole, mean brother all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's the same bike you rode when we went all the way down to South Denver to meet Pia Zadora at that record store.
Wow, you rode that bike that long?
And then I lent it to Sean from art class, and he stole it.
Oh no!
But then you just got a car, and you were good.
I seem to remember coming in for a landing into Stapleton, and I could see that bicycle because it was parked at a Burger King or something. It was like big.
It was a Japanese bike, and you could pick it up with like one finger. It was real light.
Oh, really? I didn't know it was light. I just remember it's huge. It was so tall.
Yeah,
Sean Smith? Sean Smith?
No. Black guy.
Oh, the ghost.
I don't remember his last name.
I do remember him.
There's your Luftwaffe soup.
Is that Sean Green?
No, Sean.
No, doesn't ring any bells.
No, it's Larry Green. Larry Green was a black guy that I knew.
He stole your bike?
No.
Oh.
Somebody stole my bike one time, but it sucked so bad they brought it back.
Al Green stole his bike. Sorry.
Naked Nazis stole my bike.
When me darn,
sounds like a book. They got the Luftwaffe soup thing right there. The big.
When me, Darn, Putt, Ray, and Whitaker all hanging out,
we all started. Well, Putt had a car already because he was like a year older than us. Well, no,
he was a
he's not
year.
year older than us.
He was a year ahead in school.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I thought you were all born in '67.
yeah, we were
Within like 3
within
weeks.
a month of each other.
Yeah.
October, almost 2 weeks. Well, no, 3 weeks because Putt was the 16th
Yeah.
and I was the 7th. So 3
Ah.
weeks. And you were in between.
I was held back in the first grade for being too hyper. So I was a little older than most of the kids going through
You don't
school.
say.
I've got no skeletons to hide.
All right.
You know what? I think that's where all that creativity comes from, that
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm creative, but that I can't stop trying to create stuff. It comes
They didn't
from
try
that.
to pump you full of drugs, did they?
No, because I'm not that generation. They would have
Right.
They would have
It hadn't been invented yet. Yeah.
right. All these names they had a name for me. Believe me, I don't know if it had been ADHD or whatever, but yeah,
well,
I couldn't
there was
concentrate.
there was hyperactive. When I was a kid, there was hyperactive. That was the only thing, and you just lived with it. You didn't give
Well,
them
yeah,
frickin' meth.
the treatment was you slap them.
Yeah. They didn't give them meth. They would just slap them.
And nobody had a damn peanut allergy that I can remember.
No, I knew there was this one girl in third grade who said she didn't like chocolate, and I thought that's not right. So she might have been allergic to it.
No, she's probably couldn't afford it, just like Charlie, and lied about it.
Oh no, we this was a rich little area. We never.
Well, they recommended not giving children peanuts because they might get a peanut allergy, and not getting peanuts is what gives you the allergy. That's why it suddenly exploded.
And also the autism thing. It's like that was you didn't really hear that word when we were growing up, and now it's like every other kid has it.
Like I said, in the 80s, there was this after school, TV thing, and they were talking about, having an artistic child and what a pain in the ass it was. And I'm watching the show, so he likes to draw. Who cares? And then halfway through the show, I figured that they were actually saying autistic, and it was something I'd never heard of.
I was an artistic child, and I was quite a hit.
The wiener dog is the official dog of the Luftwaffe.
That particular dog?
But just the wiener dogs in general.
Oh. So yeah, autistic back in our generation were just called nerds.
Geeks.
Well, anybody who's detail oriented, it's like, now if a kid likes like model trains, he's autistic. No, every kid likes model trains.
Well, when I think of an autistic kid, I think of Keaton, who was in our chat and kept trying to play his records, and that's who I kind of think when I think of that stuff.
Were you ever going back to the Transferoma channel? Or?
No,
I don't think so. It was an experiment. Well, I've got the Patreon now, and we can.
I was hoping we'd steal some of the audience, but it never happened.
Yeah, we did the Transformer experiment. We did the Saturday after hours experiment. That didn't work either. And...
Technically, this is an experiment that's never worked either.
Well, that's true. Well, the Saturday thing is I work Friday night and I work Saturday in the morning, and I am not worth a damn after that. I usually just go straight to bed for like 6 hours.
Our audiences, we're just becoming more selective.
Yeah.
We're a very, as Putt would say, we're a very niche market.
Putt was a niche market. All of us are. It's okay. So, let's see. I was gonna. Let me see.
See what I have to deal with.
Yeah.
Is that a model train?
No, it's a Beagle.
Looks like a model, doesn't it?
No, you can never get the smoke right.
Oh. So
I've never seen a model train with smoke that cut that.
So how was dinner? You didn't tell us about your dinner.
That does look like a model train.
It does. Maybe it's Rod Stewart's. I bet he even got the smoke right.
Never
Anyway,
worked.
so that Amadea, that site that's the aggregate for my songs, that puts them on Spotify and everywhere. They contacted me. She contacted me this morning and said that they've all of my redos have been submitted and they should be live in a 2 or 3 days. Isn't that cool?
Yes.
So like I was saying, so I single tracked almost all the songs on Hideaway now.
Oh, okay.
And I also fixed some of the things that had annoyed the hell out of me, where I didn't even want to listen to the songs anymore. And I fixed them all. And I even fixed a few songs off the new album that had some annoying things. Like I said, I learned from experience that after I do my month of QA on an album and then I do my all night long, punch list thing that's nerve wracking, that give it another 4 months because I'll still find a bunch of shit. So that's what I've learned. Yeah, so that'll be cool. I just kind of wish I didn't spend all that money on a bunch of CDs I can't use anymore. I don't know what to do with them.
What you should do is you should make mono versions of all of them just to make Phil's head explode.
Yeah.
Because our friend Phil, he's the only guy who even notices if a song's in mono.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even
None of
care.
the rest of us do. Yeah.
I mean, he wants, he talked about, I don't know if it was CDs or something. He complained, but the bit rate only goes to this and that and the other. I'm like, who cares? Honestly, who cares?
Well, apparently he does.
Yeah.
If a bit rate gets low, then I can hear it. If it gets considerably low, then yeah, when it actually, you can hear the audio quality difference. But if you're just, oh my gosh, if you're getting that technical, it's just like, good grief.
Perhaps I used to listen to pre-recorded cassettes, albums on cassette. Talk about the worst audio quality.
Yeah.
8
Oh,
track
yeah.
was up there.
God.
8 tracks were awful. But but anyway, before I let this topic go, one for you. I thought that the second verse, the extra link in a chain, I'll be one for you, a taxi in the rain. I thought that part, a kite on the string, that part sounded so good. But the last verse just didn't have that same magic. So when I was redoing it, I kind of gave the last verse a little bit of that same arrangement as the second one and unbusied it up. But after I did that, I noticed something seemed out of tune. Something wasn't right, like one of the horns, the way they come in. So I was just like figuring it out, like the horns sound right, but I kind of tweaked some things. And so I submitted it to that site. And then a few days later, I think it was last week or something, I decided to listen to the album again. And I'm like, damn, that note's still there and it sounds worse than ever. But I've already submitted this stuff. And I'm just like, I went back and I looked at it. It was a string section that the actual little file piece was out of line. So it was out of tune. So I fixed it and I'm like, shit, it's too late now, but I might as well send it to, because it was all in my Google Drive. So I just replaced that song in my Google Drive. The next morning, she gets with me and she said that she needs access to my Google Drive, that it didn't give her permission. So I'm like, yes. That meant that she didn't get the song until I did the edit. Anyway, so that part of it turned out pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
There's nothing like having like it's your favorite song and then there's an out of like Simon Le Bon hitting that note at Live Aid.
Oh yeah.
The squeak note. There was some.
I never heard that.
Somebody said that. Oh yeah, he was like View to a Kill, and he goes out there, nightfall, big, and he did like this horrible thing. And there's people. Oh yeah, Duran that killed their career. And bullshit. They were breaking up before
what was
that.
the 5 songs they did at Live Aid? They did View to a Kill.
I never watched it. I never saw Live Aid.
Me either.
So we're the only ones.
I hate charity, so I never even pay attention to those damn things. It's also bogus.
I don't remember who. I think they did See, I could just sit there and guess all day
Well,
long.
yeah, that Live Aid and all that stuff. You know what that money went to? It went to like drug cartels and shit. It didn't go to starving people.
Because we still
So,
have starving people.
do what?
Because we still have starving people.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
but
you
it
feed,
did- it
you
just- it
feed-
went to-
you feed starving people, you just get more starving people. It's just how it works.
Yeah. It's like you can't. It's like if you have a gray hair and you pluck that hair, you're just going to get 2 gray hairs.
Because you literally want to go, did you guys really do all this for free? You know?
Oh yeah. I guess if Live Aid was worth anything, it was to see. Well, not that I wanted to see Led Zeppelin totally bomb, but it made a fun story.
Oh, there you go.
They blamed it all on Phil Collins.
Of course, why not?
Yeah, he was their scapegoat. Boy, that's what he was. He was their scapegoat. I mean, they sucked because they were out of practice and they were all geeked out on booze and stuff.
Yeah.
But because Phil Collins was there, they were like, "Oh, it's all his fault."
Well, they only did 4 songs at Live Aid: "A View to a Kill," "Union of the Snake," "Save a Prayer," and "The Reflex."
At least they didn't do the Nut Nut song.
You know, it's funny. Steve likes the '80s songs, and he plays a lot of the '80s songs. But I never heard Steve play like Depeche Mode or any of those '80s bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're called Euro Weenies.
I played.
You need to play Extremes, "Get the Funk Out." That song is awesome. I love that song.
Do you?
My favorite Depeche Mode is "Just Can't Get It Up." I just can't get it.
Get it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know why? It's because I saw a picture of them back when they were during their heyday. They were 12.
Yeah.
They were the '80s version of Hanson.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were some young bands. Remember the Castaways? Liar, liar, pants on fire. That one the guy sings in that falsetto. I like saw a picture of them or saw a movie of them. Boy, they looked like they were literally 12 years old. It's like, I don't think he was singing falsetto. That was just his voice.
Yeah, get the funk out by Extreme there, Steve. That'll probably drive Phil nuts.
Extreme.
If
The
you
only
don't
extreme
like
song I have is that.
what you see here, get the funk out.
Yeah.
Well,
I've only heard one
you get
Extreme
Depeche
song.
Mode's,
That
what's it called? Enjoy the Silence.
I think the only Extreme song I really know is Wholehearted. There's a hole in my heart and it flooded for you, wholehearted. That's got a really cool 12-string solo intro. And that guy, Jeff, that I was in that Alabama band with, he could just do that note for note. And it was just awe-inspiring watching him play that. He was so good.
I have 3 Depeche Mode. Just can't get enough. People are people, and everything counts.
Oh, okay.
Everything Counts was actually a good song.
Enjoy the darkness to that. Enjoy the silence. Sorry.
I used to actually like Everything Counts. You know, the pancake. I don't know.
Is that because everything counts if you let? Is that what that?
Everything counts in large amounts.
I remember going with
the
Darn
grabbing
All.
hands, grab all they can. Everything can. It's a good song. I used to listen to it in the truck when I'd ride around with my dad.
Me and Darn went to the mall one time, and
Oh, I hate that song.
I love
me
it.
and Darn went to the mall one time, and we went to every record store looking for Frankie Goes to Hollywood album for him.
Pleasure Dome?
Yeah, he wanted the hi, whatever.
Oh,
Frank,
Relax.
don't do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean
Hate that song. That's the only song I didn't like on the album.
And it's the only ones anybody's ever heard. Yeah, don't do that.
Welcome to the Pleasure Dome. That song, it's like 12 minutes long, but it's got different movements in it. But it is
Frankie
a
Goes to
wonderful
Hollywood?
song. Yeah,
Now,
the whole
Darn.
album is great. It's really, you know what Welcome to the Pleasure Dome is? It's a producer's album. It's Trevor Horn's producer album, and Frankie Goes to Hollywood were basically the faces of it, and the vocal. But it was totally it was like Pink Floyd The Wall. It was just this whole production piece. It was wonderful. And the actual title track, "Welcome to the Pleasure Dome," is just an amazing song. Oh, amazing, amazing! Wouldn't you agree, Darren? Shooting stars never stop, even when they reach the top. That was such a good song.
Darn, when I talk about us going to do things, I enjoyed the trips. I always went with you.
I love doing it. What do you mean, Timmy?
We were torturing whenever we took him somewhere.
Oh, only when you took me in the middle of the blizzard to see that stupid movie, that 3D movie.
What did we threaten you with? Or did we just
Who knows back then?
Or did we just say, do you want to come with us?
I did, but you didn't say that there was a blizzard going on. I guess I could have looked out I could have looked out. See, I was dumb. I was like 12. What would I know?
Well, you were dumb for listening to me, because what do I know either?
I know.
I
didn't blame anybody for it. I just said it was a terrible memory. I didn't say it was anybody's fault.
It was terrible at the time, but does that make it a terrible memory?
No, it's not a terrible memory, but it was terrible at the time. For those who don't know, all the 20,000 people who were listening, when we lived in that iceberg place called Colorado, we decided to walk to Buckingham Square, which was a long way for kids to walk, and it was in the middle of a blizzard. And by the time we got to the shopping mall, to the indoor theater, we were snowmen, and then we melted in watching this movie. And when the movie was done, it was now night, and it was still a blizzard, and we had to walk that length of back. Now we're soaking wet, so it was just it was a nightmare.
Hey, walking across Expo Park when that blizzard was going on was fun and entertaining.
But we ended up stopping at somebody's friend's house. And the woman there, the mother, she felt so bad for me. She lent me her son's coat just so I could have something else to put on. Boy, I was
that was
miserable.
Whatever character you have right now was built that night.
Say what?
It builds character. You wouldn't have any otherwise.
It's okay, Timmy. You weren't there the night we were walking to go see the movie at the Aurora Mall, and we got jumped by a bunch of black guys.
Which time?
Chains and knives and stuff.
Damn. I wasn't there, no. I had they were trying to steal my bike, my mongoose. But no, was that the night, Darren, that we got home from that long walk and then found out that our Aunt Bertha was dying? It was just a night from hell, that's all I can remember.
He's gone back to being hell, darn.
Yep.
Do what?
At least he didn't blame me for our aunt dying yet.
Remember when you got her started on cigarettes, Darren? She didn't even do that until Darren was like 4 and says, "Why don't you smoke more?"
Yeah, she shouldn't have listened to a 4-year-old.
At least he hasn't blamed you for getting kicked in the dick by a Smurf yet either.
That's right.
Who did that happen to? I have a vague memory. Maybe
that was a BabbleGab when I said, "Remember, Putt, when we walked into the Aurora Mall and you got kicked by a Smurf?"
And he just roll with it and play with it.
He said, "Yeah, that's why I hate Smurfs now." No, somebody. Do you remember the Wraith?
Yeah, I saw that one.
That was what's his name?
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen. Yeah.
Well, there was a Dennis Quaid was sitting in his cop car, and I don't know if it's Charlie Sheen. I think my memory's vague. He takes off on his motorcycle and shoots off into several directions in the sky. And Randy Quaid, he's just staring with his mouth open. And a friend of mine who was watching the movie for the first time with me said that he looks like he was just dick kicked by a Smurf. But it was perfect with that face that he was. And I don't think I'd ever laughed so hard. It was fun. You get drunk and watch movies together.
So when Smurfette gets pregnant, Do you think she has to have sex with all the other Smurfs so that nobody knows who the father is, so they don't kill the baby? It's kind of that's how chimps do it.
That sounds like a thing.
Yeah.
Trying to find something.
Uh-oh.
Actually, I think I have a video about that.
Oh yeah.
Chicka.
Boom, boom.
I just saw something about the car. Remember we've talked about that before?
And how
Yeah.
I was surprised by the quality of the movie
Oh
cinematically.
yeah.
Did you know
Check-
that
check.
I saw that this weekend? Did you know the car was actually doing Morse code when it honked its horn?
Yeah.
It was doing
really?
X. It was
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun. Every time it honked the horn, and that's the Morse code for X. So whatever.
Yeah.
Huh.
At least it didn't go dun 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 bum bum.
That was cool. A lot more people knew that than the Morse code for. Look at that thing's junk hanging down. What the hell?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Maybe it's poo.
Maybe it's
What?
Maybelline. Your shorts, dim bulb.
If I came without the shorts, then Tony would have yelled at me. Now
Yeah, but
you're
they're
still
hanging
yelling
down.
at me.
That's like it's either a real hot day or he's a real old elf.
Notice how self-conscious you got about that one real quick.
There, is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Now you look like a real Smurf. You need the white boots.
You know, not all Smurfs had the boots. There was one called Nat. There were children Smurfs toward the end.
Nat
And
King Smurf.
yeah, there was they were kind of these redneck kid, country kind of kids, and they didn't wear shoes.
So back to Smurfette.
Yeah, let's talk about Smurfette.
If you choke a Smurf, what color does it turn?
Chicken.
White.
Turns into a chicken.
Yeah.
That tastes like chicken.
Oh, Smurf tastes like
That's
chicken.
That's what Gargamel thought.
Yep.
Gargamel.
Was he a Jew?
Wasn't everybody?
They never quantified
He
that.
did have a beanie on his head, didn't he?
Yeah.
It seemed like he was kind of that because the Smurfs were made in Belgium, so that the guy who made it, I think that had to have been. I don't know. It was interesting concept.
I just remember going to like middle school or ninth grade in high school, and a lot of the girls would have like all the Smurfs, and whenever they sat down at their desk, they would line them up on their desk, and it's like, really?
Pretty hot.
Well, back in the 60s, it was the troll doll. I remember the troll dolls with the
With the hair.
the wild hair. They didn't have
In the
any junk either.
60s?
Yeah, they
Those
didn't have
kind of
any,
came
they
back
didn't
in
have
like
any
the
junk.
80s.
They didn't have any junk either.
This looks really gay.
Yeah, it does. But it's you, Timmy. It's you.
It's you.
I'm not gay.
It's Timmy.
I didn't say you were gay. I just said that picture's you. That's you. You created that. So that's
I didn't.
you.
I didn't create the background.
Oh.
Let's try a different one. What on earth is this?
What are you doing?
Something's making weird noises again.
What?
Oktoberfest.
It's kind of blurry. I thought it said Oktoberfoot.
Yeah.
Oktoberfoot. Kind of does.
Hmm.
That sounds weird, Steve.
I need to find a good Oktoberfest. Who has one?
I mean, that's you.
Germany. Germany.
Yeah, well, Germany, but I'm not going to Germany.
How about
I mean,
this?
I guess I could, but go get a good.
Are you on like a Looks like you're sitting on a beam from a high rise that's being built.
Well, it's that same board that's on the one with his horse, except it's horizontal instead of vertical.
Yeah.
Oh, the board for my horse one is to kind of separate my neck piece from the body piece, because my body and for the horse is actually part of the background. So that's kind of to separate the seam, because it never could match up exactly.
Pile a little crap on top of that and you
What on earth?
What?
This looks like almost like the bridge in Monty Python with the bridge troll.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, guys, I was going to say, I'm going to sign off for a little while. I'll try to be back on. We're calling her mom at 9 o'clock our time, which is 6 o'clock.
Oh,
Phoenix
haha.
time, so
Okay.
All right. Well,
if we get off early enough, I'll come back on.
okay.
So, but yeah, this is the big phone call, so I got to take
Oh
care of
boy.
this. So,
All right.
All right. Later.
All the
Bye,
best.
See you guys, Chuck.
See ya.
Yeah.
So Steve puts the laugh sound on.
Oh, when he hangs up. This is the big one, he says. Yeah.
So you're doing it when he was saying that, all that stuff. Anyhow.
Oh, was it?
Big.
Wait, what was it?
Well, I don't know.
I guess I wasn't paying attention to what he was saying then.
Probably.
Yeah.
There you go. Now we're just a bug in the sea.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of the fog, like going through Kansas on I-70 when it get all foggy out and stuff.
Yeah, now with the fog in it, now it just needs to splat against the windshield. What is
It was
wrong with
Aerosmith, wasn't it? It was like it was,
Just a bug
it
in the
was,
sea.
yeah. Lost child, just a bug in the sea. Yeah.
I'm just a bug in the sea.
And what was the one, Elton John? I was born a popcorn in a pan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never heard that one.
I was born a popcorn in a pan on a Christmas
On
day.
Christmas Day.
Yeah.
You ever heard that one by him?
Choices.
I feel like a bullet in the gun of Robert something. What is it?
I'll be right back. No, I don't remember that.
What is that song? It's
That'd be a theme for Thingamabob for the
Memory Lane.
Memory Lane show. Songs that mention the New York Times.
Oh, is there a lot of them?
Yeah, well, there's Leave On, the Elton John's Leave On. There's Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. There is
New York Times, yeah.
Save the Life of My Child by the Simon Garfunkel. Let me think.
Huh.
I bet you there's more.
What a name, Jamaica Jerk Off. Well, that would be interesting. I would tell Big Bob that one. Here it is. I'm not gonna play it, but it's ooh, what'd I do?
I don't know. What did you do?
Oh, now you're going to come over? Well, come on.
I
up.
feel like a bullet in the gun of Robert Ford. That's what it is. I
Holly.
feel like a bullet in the gun of Robert Ford. That's an Elton John song.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll play it on the morning show sometime.
Don't know who Robert Ford is, so
I don't know either.
He killed Jesse James.
really, I thought that was the other guy.
Yeah, that was Glenn Ford.
Yeah.
It might be. Well, it makes sense if he killed Jesse James. I feel like a bullet in the gun of Robert Ford. So
Huh.
I don't know how a bullet would feel, but you know, hey,
It hurts a lot.
yeah, it just that's all I can think of. I seem to be obsessed with sound effects, don't
I guess.
I? I just
Better
like
than having like a
sound.
little shark fin on your hat.
Du- 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 du. Tea, coffee, tea, or duh, duh, duh.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Rolex. There you go.
Oh, is Mark back?
Nope. He missed his Rolex.
Hey darn. Hey darn. Don't stare off into the abyss like that. You're freaking me out.
I was looking at the dog.
Oh. Oh, there's a doggy. He's, what's he sitting on?
He's got a little bed.
Oh.
What are we looking at?
The dog's licking.
We're looking at Darn's dog.
I mean, is that the butt with the tail sticking up?
That's an ear.
Oh, it's an ear.
Poor puppy. He's cute.
He's friendly.
I'll trade you my Chihuahua for him. What's his name?
Gizmo or Little
Oh,
Feather.
that's right. That's right. You said that, Gizmo.
Doesn't know.
Is your dog housebroken?
Somewhat, when he feels like it.
No. Yeah,
He broke it
that'd be about an even trade then.
Yeah. No, it's like we let him out. He'll sit out there in the sun and relax, and then he'll come back in because he's got to take a leak and run to the bathroom. He thinks just because everybody else in the house pees in the bathroom, he has to. But
Give him a litter box.
I don't know. So we're working. I mean, we've had him a year now, and he's 3. You think somebody would have bothered to house train him, but I guess not.
I guess it's a Chihuahua thing. Because this
Well, I
guy's
don't know.
like,
Was yours a Chihuahua? No.
yeah.
So he does it too, then.
Yeah.
Messes in the house. Jeez, must be.
Yeah,
I
he'll
don't
be
know.
outside and then he'll come in and go to the bathroom.
But we had Tessa, another Chihuahua. We had her for like 10 years. She was adamant about going outside. I mean, she would circle the door and hold it in forever if she.
We went to St. Augustine and car drive and all that stuff, and both dogs were locked in my bedroom most of the day, and they didn't do anything, so that was good.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, when we went back from St. Augustine a few days ago in the car cruise, boy, Captain took a big old long pee outside. I was so proud of him for keeping it. Oh, you know what? It's Captain's 14th birthday today.
Yay!
Yeah, and a couple days ago, I was out enjoying my Sunday night out and back, and it was getting dark. I was out there for a couple hours, and then all of a sudden, this big storm starts coming in.
Okay.
But I'm like, I've got one song left. And the captain is scared to death of thunderstorms. He hides in the laundry room or whatever, and he just takes clothes and makes a big old pile of clothes on the floor to hide in. But Captain went all the way outside and went to me to bring me in to make sure I would get safe inside. Isn't he a good captain? Even as scared as he is of that, he went right out in the middle of all the thunder and everything to come out and get me.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's a sweetheart.
So this new Transformama thing with the Hulk and all this other stuff. Oh my gosh, it's getting out of hand. It's going to be the longest Transformama video I've ever made because I'm like already in over 2 minutes and I'm not even halfway through with it yet.
Wow.
Well, you like it, Steve, because of the Hulk anyway.
Well, I'm not saying wow because you're doing the She-Hulk, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the She-Hulk, but she becomes a big, like 10-foot tall Hulk.
I just never wrap my brain around the aspect of a She-Hulk. It's like they created her for wokeism or some shit.
Yeah,
It doesn't sound attractive.
Yeah.
it's not,
Yeah,
but
it's
I've had several requests for a Hulk, a She-Hulk. So, and when I asked people to do the Judy Q&A, when I asked for a question, somebody asked if I could make her into a large Hulk, and I'm like, fine. but it's not a question, it's a request. So, like Terry's going to say, so our next question comes from someone, can you make her into a large Hulk? And Rob's like, that's a request, not a question. And Terry zaps her just as Rob's saying that.
Or you could, or you should just say yes and not do it.
Yeah, that's almost kind of, well, I don't want to say,
yes, yes, we could.
There's actually a pretty good one too. If I ever do it again, I'll write that down. But I actually got her running around the parking lot there, the Hulk, and looks kind of good. Except it's going to look ridiculous having to put the bikini on her and shit, even though she almost doesn't look female. But yeah, it's funny. She's going to be running around throwing things, and Rob's like, "A Hulk has run amok." It's really funny. Rob and Terry's reaction to it. Now I'm doing the scene with the GTO, the purple GTO. Well, I got two GTOs. I got a 66 and a 69, and
GTO.
yeah. Then I've got to do, when I'm doing that, then I've got to do the Darren's Porsche. I've got to do that scene.
Anybody learn how to pronounce it right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Posha.
Porsche. Yeah. So Judy ends up hitting the other GTO, which is Stacy, and destroys her. And Tracy's kind of in there, and she can't get out. But the only way to get her where she's not damaged anymore is to make her like a different car. But they'd never done that with somebody in the car before. So I was thinking that they do that, and Stacy becomes something different. I'm like, well, cool. But where's Tracy? She's nowhere there. She's not in the car anymore.
Fuzzy dice.
No, I thought about opening the trunk, and she's like a little remote controlled car in the trunk, like she had a baby.
I don't think that's how they make remote controlled cars.
That'd be interesting.
See, the more you know.
Yeah.
And then we still got the part about her being wanting to be the richest woman in the world. Thought it, so I like to make her like a gold something, a big giant gold something for that. And then to answer Neb's question, she ends up becoming a dragon. And one of the questions was, if you were a dragon, would you be attracted to other dragons? So I don't know. I'm in the air of maybe making Rob into a dragon where it's like, oh, ooh, sexy. I don't know.
Depends on if Rob's in heat or not.
Well, I was thinking of because Judy's her GTO, or the one she becomes, ends up crashed and upside down on a row of kind of junked cars and trucks. And the only way to get her down, I'm thinking of turning Rob into something to get her down, like maybe Terry tries to turn Rob into a Hulk, but he becomes like an Iron Giant Hulk or an Iron Man or something like that. I don't know. Not there yet. But I do want kind of Darren's idea, or with Terry's, when he's getting like handled by the dragon or dragons or whatever, he's like, transmographer, I want to be rich, too. And like when the dragons eats him, it's like, wow, he is rich, like this thing's gone really way out of hand, but I think it's fun.
Turn him into a rust monster with the propeller tail and such, and then he can just rust all the cars at the bottom so they collapse.
Oh, okay. Well, they're already just rust. What is a rust monster?
I have no idea.
A D&D monster.
Mm.
They had Gygax was looking for miniatures when it was first starting, and he had this pack of toy monsters from Japan, little plastic ones. And I think Rust Monster, Owlbear, a bunch of the basic D&D monsters were just based on these Japanese toys.
Oh, okay. There were some interesting creatures. That's what I am, I guess. I'm kind of that wasp that my character, I can't remember my name, the one that your wife killed us all
Oh,
with the spiders.
yeah.
I'm the only one that didn't floofy, but I ended up being this thing forever.
Rack-a-back frack.
No, he was a different campaign we did with when we were on the island with Heath Cartwright and the Spelljammer stuff.
Yeah.
That was like a whole different kind of more of a modern kind of a thing. Rackback Frack was like a bard. I liked that. I liked him. I liked all of my characters pretty much. I don't think I've only had 4. I had Rackaback, I had Sir John, Tanakta Joe, and I guess Rackaback Frack. So that's only like 3. No, and the guy that became the Wasp. I don't remember his name. I was only like we only did like 2 nights with that group.
Right.
And then of course I think my favorite was Dud Runner, the horse. The like the alien with the horse head from the Horsehead Nebula.
Right. Trying to think of what game to make, but to do it well, there's just so much art you have to do.
Oh, I still need to find those things in the shed, those drawings.
No, you don't. I think I found them. I think I've got them.
Are you sure?
I've got like jet skis, and I've got a whole bunch of art, but I don't need it for the game. So,
All right. Well, if I ever start getting down Sentimental Lane and looking at all that old stuff again, I'll keep an eye out for them.
yeah.
That was odd. Did you?
Huh?
What are you
I
doing,
think Steve's just pretending to not be there.
Yeah, I know.
That the ship does not look right in proportion with Titanic. The Starship should be bigger.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
Well, Titanic was what 900 feet?
Yeah.
Well, maybe the Starship is like a quarter mile starboard. It's not directly over the ship.
I think even.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Darren. If it was out yonder a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still don't look right proportion ways. Because I don't know how many people did Titanic have? What, like 2,000?
I think
I
it was
don't know.
3.
Something like that.
Between 3 and 4, I think.
Was it
3 or 4
really?
people? Yeah.
I think there were like 8.
Well, you can't count the people in steerage.
There were like
Yeah,
8 or
it's-
900 people just in Sandalwood, my high school. You know, just like
Well, there were 700 that actually got saved.
Yeah, there were about.
You got to make
2,200.
a new a proposal for a new Star Trek series and have it be about the people, the Starfleet folks who live down in steerage.
They did it. They call it lower decks.
Oh, okay.
yeah, but Star Trip was funnier.
Yeah.
Well, this.
We owned it. We owned the Trek comedy thing. I just wish it would have been. I wish anything we did would get discovered, you know, or something.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, the last page of summer, not the last page of summer, I Want Her for Myself is on the Patreon. If people are like rich enough to pay $2, they can watch the damn movie.
Here's my chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Yeah. And he's tangled up in my string. There you go. He keeps disappearing.
They do that.
I wish I can't.
Oh, Darren brought his Porsche to his first car cruise.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it worked well.
Yeah,
His first
looked
one.
good. He got it all polished up. Looked nice.
Yeah.
Except for when I started it to leave, the tach didn't wake up.
Yeah.
And then I revved it a couple times. And once I started moving, it started working.
Yeah.
You know, it's a 45-year-old car, and it's just like the Mustang is a, 56,
See, he didn't know
whatever,
that.
50. Do what?
He didn't know he was 45 years old.
No, I'm just saying that they get older, they get these little quirks, like me and us. We get these quirks when we get older.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
Well, I might have to go to Bartow and see Wesley and Kathy, although they don't come up here and see me, so I don't know.
Well, you think they'd come to your house after, I think they'd come to your house and have dinner at least or something.
You'd think. I almost drove Kathy to Starbucks and stuff one morning,
Ooh.
but Howard had got up, so we went with him. It was kind of
Uh,
She did borrow my shampoo and
did she?
conditioner.
Ooh,
Yeah.
a celebrity borrowed your shampoo.
I saved the empty bottles.
Were you like in the same hotel they were or something?
No, we rented a house for the weekend
When did this happen? Am I sleeping or what?
about 3 years ago
Oh, where'd you rent the house at?
in Orlando, and we
Were
went
they
to
They were at the Comic-Con or something, or?
no. It was, you remember Howard?
Mm-hmm.
He arranged the trip, and he took Kathy with him and a few of his daughter and her husband and the couple of little kids, and they went and got Kathy, and made it. They drove all the way down from like Indiana to Orlando, and he told Kathy there was a surprise for her waiting there, and I was the surprise. So,
So you guys actually stayed in the same house?
yeah, for like 3 days, we all went to Hollywood Studios, the Disney thing, the first night, and then the next day we all went to Disney World, and I went on all the rides I went on with Kathy. So we went on the teacups together, and it was fun. We had a good weekend.
Got to be pals with Kathy. Where was Wesley at?
He wasn't there, but we had him on the phone or something, and when we were in line at one of the things. But yeah, yeah.
Hey, Wendy Lou. Hey, Wendy.
Hey,
Lou.
Wendy Lou. Hey, Wendy. Yeah, the best part was like every morning I'd get up and we'd sit by the pool, me and Kathy, and talk for about an hour. And then we would, yeah. And then when Howard would get up, we'd all go to, three of us would just go to Starbucks and wherever else and hang out.
So 3 years ago, I must have been in Georgia when that happened.
3.5 years. Yeah, it was January of 23.
Okay, yeah, we were. Okay, no, we were still in. We were still on Largo, January 23.
It was getting the evening in Disney World, and Kathy was walking ahead of us a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I told Howard, I said, you know what Kathy's favorite band is? And he's like, what? And I was saying it loud enough where she could hear us, but acting like she couldn't. I was like, you know what her favorite band is? And he's like, what? And I said, the Hollies. And she's like, I heard it. I like the Hollies. Like, I do too. I was like,
so when you guys were out in public, did anybody actually recognize her or get starstruck or anything?
no, but Howard put her on the spot when we were in one of the the tram going back, the monorail. And he says, well, I haven't done this trip yet. And he told this family, he said, do you ever watch like the Saturday morning shows of the 70s? And the guy's like, yeah. And he says, do you remember Land of the Lost? And he's like, yeah. Yeah. And he's like, you remember Holly Marshall? And he's like, of course. And he's like, there she is. So that was the first time he did it.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't do it because it could go the other way so easily.
Oh, yeah. They'd probably say, I never heard of that.
Yeah, most people probably would. Well, he kind of eased into it.
Yeah.
But
Or I've seen people do celebrity things like hey, aren't you Holly from Land of the Lost? And then people would be like, what's Land of the Lost?
Yeah. Well, see, like Howard's family, they didn't know who she was.
Mm.
You know, his kids and grandkids or whatever. They might know who she is just because of Howard, but they're different generation. You know, they're youngsters like Tony. Never watched the show.
Hey, Tony, that reminds me. You ever been out walking around and somebody comes up and says, aren't you on BabbleGab? Can I have your autograph?
Oh, wouldn't that be awesome?
Darren gets that all the time, I heard.
Probably, yeah.
Always
There you go.
always-
Tampa Linen Service.
Well, that's mostly because he looks like Riker. That's probably what it is.
Riker looks like me.
That's okay. See, you can probably go have a scene with Marina Sirtis, and she wouldn't realize that you're not Jonathan Frakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darren could like sign autographs and get money.
That's right. You can go spend the evening with Jeannie Francis or his wife.
Yeah,
and I don't
that'll
think she
work.
would realize.
Yeah.
She wouldn't know.
Yeah, take his place in bed.
Jeannie wakes up and
Starts nagging him about everything, you know. It's like, did you change the oil in the lawnmower yet? It's like,
because you know who
I
Jeannie
changed the
Francis
fucking oil last year. Why do I need to change it every fucking year? It's like,
Don't step on my dick.
yeah.
You know who Jeannie Francis is, right, Tony?
Yes.
Okay, didn't know that.
Don't
I had
care.
a
But
crush
yes, I
on her.
do.
You don't care. I'm telling Jeannie you said that.
Look at soap operas, man.
Jeannie!
Straight men don't watch soap operas.
What do you mean? I've been watching it for 40 years. That makes me not a real man. You know how many men are actually watching General Hospital?
None.
You know, real men don't eat quiche.
See, Darren watched it, didn't you?
I didn't go. I said one.
Oh, I thought you said you raised your hand like you did. Okay.
There's a Hudson
So you're
Jack.
saying I'm the only man in this modern or in the last 40 years who've ever watched General Hospital?
Yep.
Well, that's funny because when I went to see the Steve Burton and Bradford Anderson, who were two regulars of General Hospital in the comedy club. Wait a minute, there are more women there that day.
Quite a few men there.
Hi,
Yeah, but I
Vicky.
noticed they were everybody saying hi, Vicky. She's got the headphones on too.
She bird.
But
Hi.
she bird.
Hi.
But down to think of it, when people were waiting in line to get their picture with the two soap stars, it was 95% women.
And the men that were there were with the women.
We're 95%.
Yeah, or are they just one of these things? No,
I don't think they watch soaps either. They're too busy banging each other in the ass.
I did want to, but I get the pick. I'm
What?
not banging in the ass.
You wanted it to what?
I wanted to get. You didn't let me finish here. Now Tim will turn that into a precious moment and make it seem I
Dang
wanted to
right.
get banged in the ass or something. Because the
Too busy-
timing was
too
just
busy.
wrong.
Too busy smacking them cheeks and the worry about
The timing
what
of the
Luke's
whole-
doing.
The timing of the whole conversation just didn't come out. It didn't come right, you know. But no, I wanted to. I wanted the photo op with Steve and Bradford, and I just didn't want to wait that long. I mean, it was going to be like an hour waiting, and I just didn't want to wait that long.
You know why, Steve?
What's that?
'Cause I'm so tired of waiting for you.
You're gonna get his copyright right, or no? I was just tired of towing the line. Is what it was.
But it just said, the Zoom said playing music.
Yeah,
Probably not. You probably couldn't even hear it.
I heard it.
Oh, okay.
And you're pretty much on key there. You should be on YouTube's Got Talent.
Yeah, right.
But wouldn't that be funny if I played an Apology None on YouTube's Got Talent? Now, what I would do is play
I feel
Teddy
fine.
Ross singing I Feel Fine. That's
Yeah, there you go.
It's got like 400 views.
No, what's funny is Phil and I were in the chat today when you were playing the rerun, and the YouTube Got Talent was this dude, and he had a great voice, but he was saying the thickest like Filipino accent. I was like, I couldn't stand it, so I gonged it, and so did Phil. And then after the song was over, if it was nominated for a YouTuber of the Year.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Was it serious? Was it really? Wow.
Well, you know what? All that if it's YouTuber of the Year, it just means somebody was in the bathroom during the song and somebody else was. They didn't get gonged.
Well, 9.9% of the time, 99.9% of the time, Phil is the one nominating him for YouTuber of the Year.
Yeah.
I don't know if Tony, have you ever nominated one for?
The only one I liked, frickin' Jay Ryan gonged it, and I gave up on it after that. That was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, the ones like Jay Ryan and Donna, they come in.
Well,
if it's
she
just like
copycats everybody. She just copycats everybody.
Yeah.
Well, can
We
you
do,
just don't even acknowledge them when they gongs.
Yeah.
That's why I had to change the rule.
Yeah.
The two gongs to stop a song, because they were.
And then
just
you bring your
abusing.
imaginary brother in.
Oh yeah, that pissed me off too.
There's a lot of people in our circle that are just insane, like most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
You're like that guy Timmy Ross. He's really insane.
How's Doc G doing? You ever hear anything about him?
Yeah.
I know he had like a health problem or something.
Yeah, he got a health problem. He sold Hamilton Radio, or he says it's, I don't know, someone's taking it over. And I forget. We're supposed to meet on Zoom in a couple of days, I think.
Yeah, I was supposed to meet him on Zoom. He really wanted to talk to me, and I wanted to talk to him because he's a friend, and I like Doc G. And then he got on there, and he's like, "I just made a new album." I'm like, "Really? That's cool." And he's like, "Yeah, and I was kind of influenced by you," and I'm like, "Oh, cool." And he's like, "What do you think about doing music with AI?" And I said, "It's Satan, and I hate it." And then he was like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, my wife's calling me," and he just kind of hung up, and that was it.
Yeah, well,
I guess that was that. And he never talked to me again.
see, I don't like people making real songs, trying to pass it off as art. I use it for stupid jokes or stupid jingles and stupid shit, but I don't believe in making a song and passing it off as, like a real artist.
Well, he was trying to I don't know, before that, I don't know if he wanted me to hear his music. Somehow I heard some of what he did.
Yeah.
And it all sounded like 80s beer commercials. I mean, there was no soul to any of them of the tracks. I won't even really call it music. There was no soul to it.
He sends a lot to Big Bob, and Big Bob will play it sometime.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Like our sort of friend Travis, he would call. This was like, I don't know, earlier in the year. He kept, I won't say harassing me, but he kept texting me and this and that. And he says, "I made a remix of one of your songs or one of your songs." I'm like, "Oh yeah." And all he did was take my lyrics and put it into some AI, put it in Chat GPT or something, and it came up with like this. Sounded like a mariachi, like a what do you call it? The guy that does the Black Magic Woman or something.
Carlos Santana?
Yeah, it just sounded like this mariachi stuff, and he's like, "Oh, here's a different version, or a different remix," and it was like a different mariachi. So everything he was trying to do with my lyrics, it just sounded like something that would come out of a '64 Chevy lowrider somewhere.
Yes.
And I'm just like, these aren't. I didn't want to be rude to him, but I told him I didn't like AI. I said it was Satan, and he's like, "Oh, it's just a tool." I'm like, "Yeah, Satan's got a lot of tools. Just get but I didn't want to be too rude. I'm just like, yeah, I was just humoring him. I didn't listen to any of the songs other than just like 3 seconds. And but yeah, it was just like, what do you do? And then it was like one in the morning, and he's still doing it. I'm like, "Can I go to sleep, please?" He's like, "Oh, I forgot about the time difference."
First of all, I wouldn't touch any of your songs because I know how picky you are about it to begin with. And second, I'm not gonna make them any better than you did.
Yeah, that's what I understand. Why do you need to? If it's like, is my song that bad that you need to
Yeah,
put it
that's what
through
I'm
something?
saying.
You know, it's like what the? It's actually an insult.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I have the capability program to remove vocals from a track and separate them. Anybody could take your vocals that you do and put them on another song or another and sound like shit, you know. But I don't do that. I don't want to tamper with.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be as
there was
good
this,
anyway.
There was this one guy on. I guess it was on the Transforma YouTube channel. Some Japanese guy or something. He said, "Could I make my my art, my videos and stuff? That I should make them anime style, make them different, like making them anime style." I'm like, you realize that's about the most insulting thing you could say to an artist? I want to see, I want to see what you do with a portrait, but I want it to look like this other artist instead. You should have your stuff look like more like this other artist. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't think of anything more like insulting to say to somebody.
It's
Tell them to quit stepping on my fucking dick.
like, let's see if I can do this. Like, this is what I did real quick to separate the Bee Gees. Where is it? Oh,
Look at that ass.
Yeah.
there it is. See, I've separated the music.
Oh, okay.
Can you take the piccolo flute out of the association, Windy?
I tried.
Those aren't pickles.
I think Phil almost did it. He
Did
had it
he?
about 90% out, and I asked him if he could get it 100%, then I'd maybe play it on the Fun Hour.
I thought I had one where he removed the pickles, whatever.
Those aren't pickles. Oh, when we were in St. Augustine, there was like a something called like the Pickle House, and it had a poster outside with all these like anthro pickle, and I was almost going to take a picture of it and put it on the BabbleGab and say those aren't pickles. But it was too hot. It was so hot there. I think we just wanted to go home.
Okay, the association did Wendy.
Windy,
they're
yeah.
Windy. Okay.
Yeah, don't do Wendy or you'll get the Beach Boys.
No, I got Windy.
Speaking of Wendy, how are you doing, Wendy?
Yeah.
It sure was hot in St. Augustine, but it was kind of hot everywhere around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Name that tune.
Yeah, it's an easy one.
Yeah.
For those who don't,
wish we wouldn't get strikes just for playing a clip of a fucking song.
well, we'll have to do it on Rumble.
Yeah, we've been saying that for 20 years now.
Yeah, but we just need to get somebody to because we can't do joint admins on it, so we'll have to figure out who's going to do it. With our age, it's like, who do you think will live the longest?
Who doesn't want to?
Who
Well, you
doesn't want
can't
to
get joint admins on Rumble? That's weird.
I don't think so, unless they changed since the last time I checked.
Whichever one of us is the closest to saying, "Yeah, I don't care. I can bite it tomorrow." That's the person that's going to live the longest.
Well, whoever does admin the Rumble channel, if we do that, we got to at least have access to like your phone number for back. Well, I don't know how that would work.
Back up in case someone floofies or whatever. You know?
Yeah, but if somebody flew, heaven forbid, they got the two-factor authentication. That's what killed the Brilliant Garbage channel. Even though YouTube, even though that backup number didn't exist, I never had that number to begin with. So I don't know what the hell that happened with that.
YouTube is just Satan, if you ask me.
Well, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
What can you do?
I know, and here we are on it. So.
I guess you do Rumble. Well, I mean, I'm fine with doing Rumble. We could play song clips. We could probably have more fun than we do here.
Yeah.
It's not like we're going to leave a big fan base behind. I think Wendy's got a Rumble account.
I mean, you don't What, you don't get marks for if I wanted to play a clip. I mean, I don't think we want to play a whole damn song. I don't think, but
Well, just out of
most
boredom, we wouldn't play the whole song. But no, I think Rumble, you can do anything there.
But
It's
you know, I
basically
was,
anything that's legal.
you know what I was thinking, and this might cut down. We're all guilty. You know how we take breaks periodically from each one of us. If we get so far into it, the show, and then we have a 2-minute song or a 2-minute instrumental, then we take a break and say we'll be right back, and everybody takes a break at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing Apology None. That'd be like our Apology None.
Yeah.
Apology None fix.
Yeah, fix. The new. I've got 4 songs recording for the new album now, but I don't think they're going to be on the new album. They're not good enough, I don't think. But maybe one might be.
Put my new Partridge Family song on your Sunshine and Harmony. AI, that's AI. You don't want that.
No, sir.
I've played that before, a piece of it, haven't I?
Well, you can't copyright AI, so I don't know. But if it steals something that's been copyrighted, then
I don't know. I don't think. That's what I don't get. AI to me. You're saying that the AI is actually some real person's voice.
yeah, everything AI does is stolen. It can't. AI isn't a very fancy, expensive autocomplete. It can't actually create its own stuff. It's just taking stuff and twisting it around to make you happy. And Wendy said, "I'm doing well. It was miserable in that shop, at least in the dressing room. There was no airflow." Yeah, she went into a little dressing room at a steampunk store. I don't think she said she'd never been so hot. But yeah, it was we were hot. We were about to suffocate just in town there. Outside, it was bad.
Oh.
I was okay.
Really, I was. You know me, I don't get that hot, but I was pretty miserable there.
It's pretty hot to me. Oh, sorry.
We sat in the shade at this like theater kind of a thing that was outdoors, but it was all shrouded with live oak trees and stuff, so it was all shaded. But even that was just like being in a sauna. It was no, saunas are dry. This wasn't dry. It was just
I don't know. Saunas are for sweat.
Yeah, you pour
water on rocks and shit.
oh, so I guess it was like a sauna in there. Yeah. Boy, it was kind of it was fun. It was a fun day, but boy, it was hot. There was no airflow and there was no clouds. It was just a hot day. I don't do like God's chuck. Oh, go ahead.
St. Augustine's usually pretty hot.
Yeah, I don't do like God's chuck and say the heat index was 150. Heat index. You know, it's hot. If it's 95 degrees, it's hot, and if it's muggy, then it's soupy and hot. It's all. I don't get with that 115-degree stuff. It's just or the feels like shit. It feels like hot. Feels like hell. I miss Steve.
People, let me tell you about my bedspread.
I thought it said handmade beads at first. That's what my eyes were like trying to put things. My brain was putting things together out of just what I was barely seeing. A match has a mead, but can't think.
Head.
Don't let it go out alone in the woods. A match has a. Never mind.
Head.
Why'd they make it look like an M?
Well, because they didn't know you were coming along.
All right.
This was 1931.
I recognize that place.
Yeah.
That was the house that my mom rented that Darren and I lived in when we first moved to San Quentin.
What, because you
That
shot
the-
a man in Reno?
Yeah. Is that the Atlantic Ocean?
That's Florida.
Was that Miami Beach?
1931. So it's been a while.
Well, that place that this showed looked more like a West Coast thing that but there was a lot of Spanish stuff. I mean, St. Augustine's all like Spanish stuff. Maybe that's why I think I saw that. It was maybe it looked like the Flagler Hotel or something, or Flagler College, whatever it is.
The Flagler dude was a big deal back then, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was like a Rockefeller or something.
Yeah.
He basically built that whole city as like a tourist kind of thing, I guess. I'd heard someone say that. It's still the oldest city in the country, but I think he really built it up. I'm doing well. It was miserable. Oh, she already said that. I already said that. Hey, Steve.
Oh, did you miss me?
I missed you.
I didn't want to leave this early in the show, but I had to go.
Sometimes that happens. I've been taking that Sal Palmetto to keep from having to go. I stopped my subscription on it because I don't think it's worked that good. But to be fair, I've only peed once this entire show, so maybe it is kind of working.
And next time, try doing it, in the toilet. Oh.
I heard I never pee in the toilet.
Yeah, it's too messy.
Well, it takes a lot of water too.
Yeah, it does.
It sprays everywhere.
It's easier just to go in a bush in the backyard or something.
That's what backyards are for.
That's right. There have been times around here where someone hogging up the bathroom. When I get up in the morning, I gotta go. I got all wooded area in the backyard. I just say, I gotta take a leak. It's dark.
It was like that in Hawaii too. We had a wonderful back area that, just there was forest all the way around. And then the asshole buys the lot next door and nukes it. Absolutely just flattens it to the ground, the entire 3-acre lot.
Oh,
and then they have this big lump, there was kind of a little hill in the middle of the property. So that's where they plant their house. So looking down into my bedroom, can't go in the backyard to pee anymore.
Oh, that's kind of like Steve. Remember that big mobile home that looked like it was 2 stories high that they put right over my mud pit?
Oh, yeah, is that still there?
Yeah. Although I put like I put a privacy screen like made out of fake leaves that basically covers up their window view of the mud pit.
That's stupid, putting it right there against your fence where they can peek.
It's so close to the fence. I couldn't believe that they did that.
People actually live in that trailer?
Yeah, it's a big trailer.
Because that takes away your privacy that you like. It's like whether you were mud pitting or not, it's still.
Yeah, it's still my privacy. I put up that, like I said, I put up that faux leaf screen, so I don't think anyone can really see in.
Did they say anything about that?
No, I've never talked to them. The only time I ever hear them is if their dogs and my dogs start barking through the fence, then we'll each be telling our dogs to shut up. So that's about it. I haven't talked to them ever since.
They probably had enough land there to put the trailer more centered in the yard.
You would think. I'm sure they have an acre at least, like I do. It just faces a different direction.
Right up against a fence. What the hell?
The trailer is like a damn. The thing must be 15 feet tall.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Doesn't it look right at your mud pit? It does, doesn't it?
I think so. You were there when they put it up, weren't you?
I don't know if they were doing it, but I remember it being there. I don't know when they put it up.
Well, I think it was right when you were there.
Yeah. Might have been. It was a long time ago.
Well, I guess they got a peep show or whatever, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think I covered it up pretty good.
Yeah. And then if you were doing that, they'd probably call the police. You're naked, backyard. I'll quit peeking in my backyard.
Haven't heard. No one's ever complained. I've told the other neighbors, not the new ones to the right, but I've told kind of other people. They just laugh.
Oh. Well, technically, when you do it, you're all full of mud, so you're not really totally exposed.
That's true.
It's like I've seen women who'll go out, they painted on jeans and shirts and everything. They still go out in public, but they're actually naked.
I like that. I think Darren's got a DVD of. I don't know if it's a Playboy thing. Remember that? Yeah. They're like body painting these women, stars and stripes and stuff. Yeah.
Oh no, it was a Playboy Halloween special on the Elvira show.
Oh, and they wore paint clothes.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah, but they were showing everything.
Yeah.
It was like cool. I was like,
Yeah.
wow. It was
I've heard of men and women doing it.
Gross.
well,
Why would you
I've
do
done it.
that?
But
I mean, especially, women can hide it better than men can.
Yeah,
That's just-
well, you paint an elephant on it, and then it just.
You paint on boxer shorts and the elephant is right there.
yeah, the trunk's still there, even if you paint on the boxer shorts.
But it's easier for the women to get away with it, I think, as long as they shave down there.
And plus, they're women are just better looking with their clothes off. It's like,
well, yeah,
Except for the Goldfinger woman when she was 92 and did that.
well,
Oh, that reminds me. Did you hear the way back top 10 this week? I think I said Shirley Bassey wrong.
well, you said it
Why?
both ways, like you always do. No. What you did, you said it right, and then you said, just go with your first instinct and quit.
I don't think I said it twice in there that time though. On the morning show, I did. It's Bassey. It's Bassey.
Yeah.
I thought that until like a month ago, I thought she was black, like all my life.
I used to think
No,
that
she's
too.
about a quarter. She's about a quarter.
Well, I don't care how much she costs. I just want to know. If she
$5 same as in
$5. She, somebody did a video on, what was her name? Pelly. I don't remember. The woman that sang "Great Gig in the Sky."
Saying what?
The Great Gig in the Sky from Dark Side of the Moon. Pink Floyd.
You mentioned her name once, but it just
I
went
don't
in one
remember.
ear and out the other.
Pelly.
The one they paid like 50, like they paid her for like $25, and she.
Yeah, 30 pounds to do that. And she ended up suing them for a lot of money, and they did a out of court settlement years later, like 40 years later. But so a guy kind of made a YouTube thing about it. And what do you think about it? That's what she agreed to, that money. But I commented. I'm like, look, sure, she agreed to that what she got, but they didn't give her any instructions of what to do, and she freeformed that whole thing and did that melody improv. She did that whole thing, and they were basically, this is what happened. They didn't even give her an album. She had to buy an album to even hear herself.
Oh, geez.
And the thing is they've had backing vocalists for the last 50 years emulating every note that she made up for all their live shows. That made the song. If you took away her vocals, it was just a very clunky instrumental piece that wasn't even that good. And sure, they could have gotten a competent singer and she would have done something good with it, but she made it her song. And I said, and I said all they needed to do was give a gesture of goodwill. They made $1 billion kajillion. That was the longest running album in the Billboard Hot 100 for like ever. They could have bought her a house for 10,000 pounds. They could have bought her a modest house, and I'm sure she wouldn't have said anything more about it. If they could have just did a gesture of goodwill. Instead, they didn't even acknowledge her.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was. They're reminding because she was a white lady that kind of.
What was
had
the name
that
of the song?
Great Gig in the Sky.
Great Gig in the Sky.
Yeah.
I never knew the title either, Steve. It was because the album all flowed together.
Okay.
But it's the one where the woman's voice, and when she's not singing words, she's just.
What's her name? Claire what?
Claire Torrey.
Yeah.
Torrey.
T-O-R-R-Y.
Yeah, if you look up a picture of her,
It's
interesting seeing her. She just kind of.
The funny thing is, they do the same thing to that telephone operator. It's a man answering. They didn't give her anything either.
Yeah, but I guess they couldn't find her. They probably didn't even know if they were going to. I don't know. I don't know the story because even Roger's story changed. So I don't know because when I watched the Wall, the director commentary, there was a guy with him. I don't know if it was the artist that was with him watching the movie, and he said, "Didn't you call a live operator and do that?" Which is what Roger had said,
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I don't remember. So, I don't know. He was getting old then, I guess, and that was
They
30 years ago.
they call this improvised wordless vocals by session singer Claire. What is wordless vocals?
Well, she didn't say any words. It was just,
Oh. Pink Floyd.
Time is the only song I really like from that album.
I'm.
Time.
Oh, I love Time. Ticking away the moments that make up a dull. I used to sing that one karaoke. That was a good song. I also liked Breathe, which is right before Time. That was a really good one. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any others that I really, really liked on that album. I think those were basically the two.
I was just listening to a clip of it, and I'm like, wow, that's annoying.
It's annoying. I thought it was genius.
Sounds like she's just trying to impersonate the girl singing the Star Trek theme from the original series.
Is that a bad thing?
Well,
she
I mean,
just
I'd never even heard it. English.
Probably never.
heard it.
Yeah, probably never even heard. No, they put her on the spot. They said, just here's some music, sing something to it. And, she's like, what? And she couldn't find, didn't understand what they wanted her to do. So she just belted that out. And she like apologized after it. She was like, and they were just like, I think that'll do, and they didn't even talk to her again.
yeah.
That's what's shitty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She did that. She made that song, which partially made that album. I mean, you can't even acknowledge her. You couldn't even buy her a damn record of it. Come on. Should have thrown her a party or something.
You'd think.
Well, let's see. It didn't went to number 16 on the UK rock and metal chart. Whoopee. Huh? But you only got $35 for doing that, basically, huh?
Like 30 pounds, which I think in today's money is about, $400 or $500 maybe.
Oh, okay.
It was a standard gig.
Yeah.
But yet they made mega bucks off of it.
Oh my gosh, they had millions.
Yeah.
What was that?
What?
And you said wow, and then I heard like a cat going wow.
Wow.
Oh, is that you doing the wow twice?
Yeah, wow.
That was weird. It was like a wow and then a weird wow echo. Can you imagine that if there was like you say something, it's like, echo, and then you hear echo. It's like the echo comes back at you as like a cartoon voice. Would that be funny?
Yeah.
That does sound like Terry. I don't know where that ghost thing.
Sounds like Terry Summer?
Yeah, it sounds like Terry Summer.
I don't sound like Terry Summer. That's saying pa.
Ah.
I don't hear a P.
Listen carefully. P. See?
Yeah, I kind of hear it there. Pa,
Yeah.
pa, pa.
That's like the second ghost I've caught recording things either
Yeah.
on the morning show.
The first one happened in the wrong channel, didn't it?
Yeah, we did the wrong channel. It was weird.
Sound like a woman's voice.
Yeah.
Darren and I we were in the basement of the Pruitt house, the one that had the fire. But when we were like in the 80s, we would take the tape recorder and make our own little skit comedy things or whatever. And we did one where we entered a haunted house and there was a door down in the basement, and we closed the door like we were getting in the door in a haunted house, and we made this thing. And when we went back to listen to it, as soon as we closed the door into the house, we heard off in the distance.
Oh man, that would make you wet your pants.
Yeah, well, it was their dad upstairs, but we didn't hear it. But the thing is we did not hear him none of us heard him do that when we recorded it. It was only when we were playing it back.
You sure?
We assume. No, we're not sure, but that's the only explanation we have, is they had to have been their dad laughing upstairs. But it's like, there's no other explanation because we didn't hear it when it happened. I'm sure I need to find that stuff. You know, I haven't listened to an audio cassette in probably 30 years,
Yeah.
but I've got them all, I think. I've got stuff with my stepmom, you know, little skits we did, my grandma Catherine, different people, and
Oh wow.
I I've just never had an urge to listen to any of them.
I still have recording of. We were all on. Randy was there, and Gracie, and
Well, some of that
Josh.
stuff ended up on the first fun hour. I think we did one where you were Jason Ketchum or Chase 'em Ketchum,
Jason Ketchum. Yeah.
the Casey thing. Yeah, I've got a couple of those. I got rid of the Monty Python thing. It was dumb, but
Yeah. But
but
she's
I
a
can't.
hippie.
Yeah, that was dumb. But I kept the Casey bits.
Jason Ketchum. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I'm
was
surprised you
kind
didn't just use Casey, since you ended up just doing that anyway.
I don't know. I guess that's back in the beginning of when I was doing Casey's voice, and I didn't want.
No, we evolve. Everything evolves.
Yeah.
Terry Summer, he evolved through doing those shows.
The wrong channel show.
Yeah, because when Terry first started, when he like the first fun hour, he was trying so hard to be cool and be a beatnik. It's like, yeah, you know, it's in the fridge, man. This and that's how he talked. And you can hear the evolution. And now, you know, 24 hours later, he's like, oh, so I think it's like he's totally changed, you know. I think for the better. He's become more of a character, became himself, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Night, Dorn. All
It's
right.
time to go, and
I think we were better than we were the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
See you, Wendy Lou.
And everybody else.
y'all have
see
a
ya-
great week.
See you, Lewis, if you're there. All
See
right.
you guys.
Night, fellers. Bye.